Welcome to tonight's Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
Ball at the right close to the 35, and we got junior Villanueva, the great Winslow Bulldog basketball player, big junior, playing starting quarterback here for the Bulldogs. And we're gonna see what I've never seen junior play football. I've seen him play basketball a lot. I've never seen him play football. So we're gonna see what happens. We have Hugh the Neck Keeler being quiet right now. I thought about not waking him up. Oh, well, I'll wake you up after this one. Junior's gonna bring his office to the line. Shotgun, gonna hand it off, going to the far side. And the Lobos are all over that one. Gonna pick up just a little bit of yardage. Gonna be third and about 5.
Yeah, handoff was to Noah Upchurch, number 4 for the Bulldogs. Came in motion from the wing position. Took the handoff, came off the offside of the left tackle, pick up a 2 on that run.
The Winslow Bulldogs come into this match undefeated, 4-0, haven't had a lot of challenges. Lobos come in here 2-2, is that what we decided?
3-2.
3-2. Villanueva from the shotgun, rolling out to the far side, looking to pass the ball, gonna air it out. Got a man deep, bingo, bango. Promised land, touchdown, long pass to Johan. How do you say that last name? Jasa, number 6.
Johan Yasa.
Johan Yasa from junior Ricardo Villanueva. Touchdown, Winslow. 11. Oh, there's.
We do have a flag down back here at the 40-yard line.
And guess what? It's going against Winslow because they're talking to Snowflake right now. We're gonna
probably gonna be a holding call there, John, as that's kind of where it was. But Villanueva hit that receiver straight in motion. He hung up. There you go. There. So Villanueva hit the receiver. He came from the near side, ran basically a 20-yard post pattern. And Villanueva hit him in stride, and away he went. But that's all for naught, is get a holding call and bring it all back. Bring up 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs.
What was the call there? We're trying to get our electronic device here straightened out. Winslow's not known for their internet. Here comes Villanueva rolling out to the near side. Got a man open right on the sidelines. It's going to be number 6 once again. And that's going to be a first down if they go to where the reception was. I don't know where they'll mark that.
No, John, it's actually going to be short.
Since he made an effort
he made a great catch at the 45-yard line. The problem was when he saw the defender coming in at him, he ran backwards trying to elude the tackle instead of just trying to make sure he gets the first down. So
yes, sir, he ran
it'll bring up 4th and 2, and that was a pickup of 12 on the play.
Oh, my goodness. So with 10:09 remaining here, what started out to be 6-0 has turned the game back around to 0-0. But the Bulldogs, 4th and short, shotgun position, 2 to the far side, lone back, and that's going to be 1st and 10. Wow.
I got the headlinesman here saying illegal procedure.
Whoa, really? They're going to back them up. Sure are.
Yeah, if I saw correctly, it was the right guard who actually flinched up as the defense started to move. The defense hadn't gone across the neutral zone yet, so there's no neutral zone infraction. That's where the illegal procedure comes. There's the punt.
There it goes.
Nice high punt.
Going to turn around and go the other way. Takes a big Winslow bounce. Still going. And they're going to down it at the, about
the 16-yard line.
Oh, 16. Yep, you're right. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Snowflake. 9:38 remaining in the first quarter. And it looked like a quick strike there from the Bulldogs there for a minute. Big, long pass in the end zone. Comes back to no avail, so it's still 0. Snowflake, the Lobos dodged a big bullet right there first of the game.
Well, they dodged two, actually. 2 plays in a row there. Yasa got the touchdown, a 60-yard touchdown strike, which is one that got called back for the penalty. The other one was Yasa actually had the first down. He was 2 yards past the first down marker, and he ran backwards 4 yards trying to avoid a tackle instead of realizing that he had the first down.
Everybody was upset thinking he had the progress. I kind of thought he did too, but he did make a willingly conscious decision to move. There's a handoff right up the middle. Our quarterback for the Lobos is going to be Tregan Standifer. Tregan Standifer, his dad is also the athletic director over there, I believe. Snowflake. Standifer's going to hand it right up the middle.
Yeah, handed off to Jace Merrill. He just went right up the middle there, pick up an 8 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Lobos.
And here comes the Lobos shotgun position. Got 3 of them stacked up here on the near side. Lone back, 1 on the far side. There's the snap. Standiford bobbles the snap. Going to go ahead and run with a broken play. Still on his feet. Finally tackled from behind, but not before he gets to the 44-yard line. Move those chains. 1st and 10, Lobos.
Yeah, Standiford just he bobbled the snap. It was high. He was able to bring it down and catch back up to it. Instead of handing off to his running back, Merrill, he decided to keep it himself and just weave back and forth for basically an 18-yard pickup.
Here comes the Lobos. Standiford's going to throw away his rag off his belt line. Shotgun position. Everybody in tight. Looks like a goal line offense. Going to hand it off number 25, going to the far side. Still on his feet. Stays in the middle there, son. That is, who was that number 25? David Brimhall?
That's who I have.
David Brimhall, right up the middle. Beautiful run. Going to take it across midfield. They're finally going to stop him at their own 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Lobos.
Pick up a 14 from Brimhall on that run. He just took the handoff straight up the middle, was able to keep kind of twisting to get out of tackles there.
Here comes a handoff. Going to hand it off again to Brimhall. He's going to juke and jive coming here towards the near side. They're still trying to push the pile. The Lobos just all gang up behind him, still pushing him. Wow, they pushed him for an extra 10 yards right there. Wow.
Kind of a strange play on.
That was strange, without a doubt.
Another 15 yards for Brimhall, as he just got in the midst of, again, twisting and turning, and it's kind of easy, I guess, for him. He's kind of a small fella out there. They list him at 5'10", but he looks kind of small, but he's able to, he's wiry. There we go. That's the word. He's wiry.
He's a scrapper. So dodging that quick touchdown, the Lobos are moving shotgun position. There goes Brimhall in motion. Going to fake the pitch to him, looking to pass the ball. The lefty, had a little miscommunication there on what the route was going to be, apparently. The receiver went one way, the ball went the other, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 7:39 remaining here in the first quarter.
He had 2 men out on that same side. He had one deep, one a little short. And I think as he was releasing it, he wasn't quite sure which one he was releasing it to, and it went right in between the 2 of them.
I didn't realize he was a lefty till just now. So here comes Stanford, brings his offense to the line, 2 to the near side, man in motion, 1 to the far side, going to hand it off to number 19, a big back right up the middle. That is Jace Merrill. Big difference in size from Brimhall to Merrill. You can see Merrill running.
Yeah, that was another 14-yard pickup by Jace Merrill. And yeah, as you talk about it, John, you can see the big difference there. They list Merrill at 5'11" and Brimhall at 5'10", and I'm pretty sure there's a couple inches at least difference between the 2.
There's a little bit of difference, more than an inch, I believe. So here comes the Lobos. Sanford bringing him to the line. He's going to put 3 stacked up here over the near side, 1 to the far side, lone back, shotgun position. There's the snap, looking to pass the ball, has a man across the middle. And good defense. I thought maybe that could go either way. It's going to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was Ricardo Villanueva on the coverage on that. He was able to get over and make sure to knock the ball away. Incomplete pass. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Snowflake Lobos.
Have driven right down the field, though. Very impressive. very impressive was that long pass that they called back on Winslow. We'll have to wait and see how this works out. Looks like two big offensive teams there. Shotgun position, everybody in. Lone back, that's Brimhall going to hand it off to him, still on his feet, getting pushed forward. He's going to pick up, what, about 5-6 yards?
Looks like he's going to pick up just a little less than 6 yards, so we'll call it 5.5, but pick up only 5. That's going to be 3rd and a long 4 for the Lobos at the 9-yard line of the Bulldogs.
6:43 remaining in the first quarter. Here comes Sanford. Back everybody in tight. Looks like a goal line offense here. Going to hand it off. No, going to fake the handoff to Brimhall. Come back the other way with a new running back. They're going to try to strip him. And while they're trying to strip him, he's in for the touchdown. That's number 22, Nathan Penrod, a senior. They tried to strip him down there instead of making the tackle. They might could have held him outside the goal there for a minute.
Yeah, they faked the handoff to Merrill up the middle. Or I'm sorry, that was Brimhall up the middle.
Up the middle, and they
and
come back
hand
the
it
other
off
way.
to Cody Fox coming from the far slot side.
Yes, they did. Number 22. Here comes the point after. Bobbles the snap, and they're going to tackle him right there. So it's 6:26 remaining here in the first quarter. It's going to be Snowflake Lobos 6, Winslow Bulldogs 0. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We'll be right back.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that's speed that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Sure. Here. I was, where did they end up marking it at? They took it about the 15, and he ends up about the, 28?
28-yard line.
So here come the Bulldogs again. I'm anxious to see if Junior can get a big pass off once again. Here comes the Bulldogs. Oh, high snap. Villanueva's going to keep a hold of it. Man, that's a great play right there. He should have been tackled. Throws a wobbler. I don't know what the call is going to be down here. Is it going to be a holding? Is it going to be a holding down here?
Where it's at, it looks like they're going to call face mask against Villanueva. Oh,
yes.
They're calling it the other way.
You talk about dealing with the pressure where Villanueva was, it looked to me like he was trying to keep from getting sacked, was just looking to throw it out of bounds, which was a great heads-up play. He has a little receiver right out down the line, straight down the line, almost out of bounds, and throws a spinner. It looked like a top coming down there.
Yasa was wide open. They saw Villanueva running around and rolling out to the near side, and as everybody rushed up on him, they left the receiver Yasa open. Villanueva was actually able to get a lame duck out to him, and he just took off running for a 72-yard touchdown.
That was a beautiful, beautiful play. Here comes the Bulldogs for the point after.
They're going to go for 2, John.
Oh, there we go. They're trying to take the lead in this ball game. Tied up right now, 6-6. There's a snap to Villanueva, still scrambling, under pressure. Has a man in the back of the end zone, won't keep moving. Villanueva's going to take it in himself, and we have an 8-6 ball game. Winslow Bulldogs on top. Villanueva has impressed me thus far in this ball game.
Villanueva is a heck of an athlete there, John, and as you see him on offense here, he's able to scramble. He's got some moves. He's got some quickness to him. So he's definitely a mobile quarterback, and he can throw on the run, which is also nice for him. But on the flip side, John, you see him on the defense as a cornerback, and he's been making plays on the corner as well. So he is definitely a
That is impressive.
great athlete.
I mean, that is impressive. And not just a great athlete, but he's got a great head on his shoulders. He can handle the pressure. Great job. So here comes the Bulldogs. We have 6:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Winslow's just taking the lead, 8-6 over the Snowflake Lobos. We're awaiting the kickoff. I wanted to see Villanueva take his helmet off down there. I guess that is the same junior I know from basketball. Looks like him. Here's the kickoff. It's a boot on it. Going to be taken by the up man. Bobbles it. Finally gets a hand on it. Gets tackled quick. Number 24.
Sam Rule.
Sam Rule. I thought he was going to lose it right there. Bobbled the ball. Decided to go ahead and drop back instead of letting the back guy come forward like we talked about last week. And then I thought, oh, no, you made a mistake, and now you're going to bobble it. You're in big trouble.
That's one of those things, just like they do at baseball, John.
Fundamental.
The back man has to make the call and try to call the person off to make sure that the right person's getting the ball.
You're exactly right. If you're in the outfield, your first step is always back on a fly ball. That's one of them situations. So here comes Standiford looking to pass the ball, the big lefty, and he's going to overthrow his receiver there. Number 86, which is, who's number 86? Taden Flake. Taden Flake was a receiver, tall receiver, just a little bit too high. You know, that Standiford is a big old quarterback.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what his stats are.
6'1".
6'1". He looks taller than 6'1", and with that flap jacket on, he looks to be a big old kid. He's built. He's not a tall linky. He's built.
He's like a Roethlisberger.
Kind of like that. Lefty, going to hand it off coming this way. That's number 22 once again. Still on his feet. Got a great block. Still rolling. Going to be tackled from behind, but not before he's going to make to the Winslow Bulldog 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Who was that running that one? Number 22. Cody Fox.
That's a 27-yard pickup
Oh, I was waiting for you to
by
answer.
Cody Fox.
The next over here, trying to staticize, doing the stats without a staticized paper. So I was looking to him for an answer.
Yes, sorry, John. That was Fox that ran the ball, took the handoff coming across. They almost got him in the backfield. He was able to get around and pick up 27 on the play.
Oh, we lost it.
He turned us off.
No, it just went. Trying to turn it back on now. You can
Just turn
tell.
the power off. We got like 70% on that phone.
I don't think
Unplug the
that's gonna
power.
Quit it.
I know, but it
We're
keeps going
gonna see.
bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah, with the power button. Wish it would quit because I can't hold it no more. Everybody knows about the tape. You can't touch it without knowing about the tape. So I
Pick
don't
up
know
10
about
on the play. I don't know who ran that
it.
ball.
I don't either. Nobody's texted you to say we're not live no more?
No, not
That's
yet.
amazing. There we go. Let's start this crap again.
Pick up
Come
a
on,
9.
Quit making the noise. Quit making the noise. Please quit making the noise. Please. Yeah, we got cut off. Go ahead and put us through. Put us through as soon as possible.
Oh, we're in
At least
commercial
it's
break.
not making noise right now, so we're good. I found some guy where he eating my peach rings. That's why I turned the phone off, so I could catch him eating my peach rings. How much time? Okay. Good, run. Do I wait? Welcome back to Winslow High School, where Snowflake Lobos have traveled over here to take on the Winslow Bulldogs. We apologize for the technical difficulties. There might be somebody standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, but I'll tell you who it's not. It's not the internet guy standing on the corner, because it's hard to get internet reception over here. The Eagles didn't sing about internet. So it is 1st and 10, Lobos at about the Winslow 24-yard line, going to hand it off up the middle. That is Brimhall, and he's going to take it down What, he pick up about 5,
Pick
4?
up a 5 on the play from Prim Hall.
8-6. Winslow's on top of the Snowflake Lobos over here.
Yeah, John, during the technical difficulties, let everybody know that there was a gain of 10-yard pickup by Brimhall, and then he followed it up with another 9-yard run, which brought up the down that we just went through and pick up the first down, and then the second 5-yard pickup.
Here comes Stanford, going to put 3 stacked up on the far side, 1 to the near side, lone back, shotgun. Going to hand it off to that lone back, number 19, still on his feet, rumbling, tumbling, bumbling to the promised land. Touchdown, Snowflake. That was Jace Merrill, senior, 5'11", but he's running like he's 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Touchdown, Lobos.
Yeah, Lobos actually got away with a little bit of a penalty there, as it was Merrill that actually kind of stepped a little early and stuff, didn't get called for it, was able to run in for the 17-yard or 18-yard touchdown run.
Here comes a point after for the Lobos. That's Caden Despain out there. They get this one down, and he almost hit Joe Merkland, the official in the end zone, almost hit him right in the head off the deflection. So
I don't know that was deflected. I think it was
I
just
think it was
low.
just line. Could have been. So with 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, now it is the Snowflake Lobos 12, Winslow Bulldogs 8. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD right to your easy chair at KWKM.com. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, where the Winslow Bulldogs are hosting the Snowflake Lobos. There's the kickoff. Going to be taking it about the 15-yard line, coming pretty much right up the gut, kind of off to the far side hash. And he's going to get it out to the neck. Help me out there.
Going to be back marked just shy of the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs, and that's where they'll start over 1st and 10. It was number 4, Noah Upchurch, who took the ball at about I believe it was the 16-yard line, just inside the far hash, and he just went straight up. He got to the 30-yard line and saw a big, huge line of white shirts, and at that point in time, he decided he was submarining, and he just went Superman style for the additional 3 yards.
Here comes Villanueva. 1 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun looking to pass the ball. Has a man wide open in the middle. This is the pass they scored on, got called back on, but he's going to be brought down by number 6. I'm not showing a number 6. It might be number 8, Ethan Ramage, that brought him down. But not before that pass is going to take the Bulldogs to the 39-yard line of the Snowflake Lobos. You know, we're just almost to the end of the first quarter, but this is going to be an exciting football game all night long, I predict. What do you think?
Yeah, that pass was to Brennan Sawyer, number 9 on the far side, and he just hit him right in motion. The snap was high. He still was able to handle it and didn't even look like he was scrambling at that time.
Here comes Villanueva, shotgun, going to fake the handoff. Sees a hole in the middle, comes right up the middle with it, and he's going to be brought down after picking up about 6 yards.
See where they mark it. Yeah, it's going to be a pickup of 6 there, John.
I'll tell you what, we've struggled to get a good, exciting game, and I'm glad we come to Winslow right now. This looks like it's going to be it.
This could be a high-scoring game here, John.
This could be a arena football barn burner right here, and I am excited. Villanueva brings his offense to the line, 1 to the far side, 1 to the near side, puts a man in motion. We're going to have a little movement, I believe, by the Winslow Bulldogs. It's going to back them up.
Not sure who they're going to call it on, but it's going to move them back 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. And as we've seen lately, that doesn't mean anything because quick strike will put them in the end zone.
That's it. And for all of you who joined me and Gene Barton on our crazy basketball extravaganza last season, you've heard of this kid, Junior Villanueva. We had the opportunity to to go to Prescott Valley for the state playoffs and stuff, and we traveled with the Winslow Bulldogs, Alton State Falcons, a few local teams. And Junior is exciting on the basketball court, too. He's going to roll out to the far side after a double fake handoff. Oh, beautiful. Just a little dump pass, put some arch on it. But his receiver just can't get there. The pass is just a little bit too far.
And he had his choice, John, on whether he wanted to run or pass the ball. If he would have been running, he would have easily got at least 6-7 yards. And
he thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And then just he saw that guy right there. It's kind of like a basketball shot.
It was
pass.
just a little lob
Just
pass.
a little long.
Just right off the fingertips of number 4, Noah Upchurch. And that'll bring up 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
Upchurch seems to be one of his go-to targets here so far in the first quarter. We have 1:32 remaining in the first quarter. Lobos on top, 12-6 over the home team. Winslow Bulldogs, Villanueva rolling out to the near side, looking to pass the ball under pressure. Steps back, going to hit his receiver right on the sidelines. Move the chains, 1st and 10, Winslow Bulldogs. Well, I think what I'm so impressed about with Junior Villanueva out there is his head, his knowledge of the game, the way he can stay calm out there. The games we've seen, our quarterbacks are freaking out in the situations he's seen. And he's relaxed and takes his time and plays ball. I love it. Love it.
John, you're correct. He is very poised in that pocket and even rolling out. He took the snap. He started rolling here to the right side. The defensive end for the Lobos came around to him. He just nonchalantly stepped up, saw his receiver, saw another defender coming at him. He just easily put the ball right on the numbers there for Deasa.
Just relaxed, playing yard ball. He's looking to pass once again, fakes a handoff under pressure. See, he has look at him, still going to go, still going, jogging in and out. Took a losing play, a broken losing play, and they thought he was going to go out of bounds. He keeps running, moved the chains. 1st and 10 for the home team. Winslow's moving down the field.
And that was a 10-yard pickup for Villanueva on that. He basically rolled out, kind of stepped up, and he's looking to pass the ball. He realized he had plenty of yardage to run and just took off.
That's what's so cool. You think that one play, I thought he was going to just throw it out of bounds, to keep from losing yards. That one looked like he's running out of bounds. He just stays calm and just plays. I absolutely love it.
Hey, John, I got an update here. Thatcher 16, St. John 6.
Well, looks like a good game. Villanueva's going to send 2 out to the far side, 1 on the near side. There's the snap, rolling out to the far side. Going to hit the receiver right in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Winslow. We're in for one exciting game. Thanks for coming along on this ride with us, because finally we're going to get an exciting high school football game, and I cannot contain myself. I am exuberated. I don't even know what that means, but I think that's what I am, exuberated. I don't even know if that is a word. But starting right now, Wikipedia, exuberated is a word. And that's when you get overly excited about a high school football game. Have you heard the word exuberated?
Is that one of those made-up words that's now in the dictionary?
This kid over here just agreed with me. He's heard the word exuberated, and he said they use it all the time in Winslow at the football games. Yes, it's a Winslow football definition. The score is now Winslow Bulldogs 14, Snowflake 12. Villanueva looking to get the 2-pointer. And guess what? You heard it. He did it. Who is that?
Number 9.
Number 9. Wow, that's going to bring the score just that fast to Winslow Bulldogs 16, Snowflake Lobos 12. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. And I know you'll be back when we get back here, because it's a great game. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. And you can watch it from your easy chair at KWKM.com. We'll be right back.
Your car is like an extension of you. So TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you would call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Dash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, where the Winslow Bulldogs are hosting the Snowflake Lobos. Winslow, after scoring that touchdown just a moment ago, kicks it off. It's taken by, who was that took that kickoff?
That was number 19.
That's Jace Merrill. And he gets kind of a wedge coming up front, has some blockers in front of him. He's going to bring it all the way out to the Snowflake 42-yard line, 1st and 10 Lobos. 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. I got so excited to squeeze my orange. I got sticky stuff everywhere. Standiford going to hand it off to Brimhall. Up the middle, still on his feet. And Brimhall's going to drive himself all the way down to the Lobos 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Snowflake, 2 seconds here left in the first quarter.
Yeah, 13-yard pickup by number 25. David Brimhall takes the handoff, goes right off the outside of the right tackle, is able to run up and get a first down.
And that sound, that is the end of the first quarter. So we're going to go back to the studio for a 1-minute timeout. It's Winslow 16, Snowflake 12. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Black Diamond.
Hey, welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Bulldogs, where it's Winslow Bulldogs 16, Snowflake Lobos 12. It's 1st and 10 for the Lobos, going the other direction. 45-yard line. Standiford under a little bit of pressure, going to roll out. He rolled the wrong way. He had the right idea. It looked like the blocker was pushing his guy that way. He rolled out the other way. Right about then, the would-be tackler turns, and that's a big loss right there for Standiford.
Well, they both did the same thing. The block was to the outside. Standiford made the right call in rolling this way. It's just one of those that when he spun, the defender spun, and they went right into each other. Standiford was lucky that he didn't fumble because he was bobbling the ball when he got hit, but that is a loss of 7 on the play.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 17. Standiford, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, lone back, shotgun position. Here goes the man in motion. Going to hand it off to number 22, trying to get to the outside, cuts it back in, and that's going to be a pickup of, looks like maybe about 3.
Yeah, pickup of 3 by Fox on that play. Took the handoff. He just kind of went as a sweep to the far left side. The Bulldogs defense was there, stringing him out. He ended up having to cut back in. Pick up 3 on a play. Going to make it 3rd and 14 for the Lobos.
So the Lobos are in a danger in a passing place now. So here comes Standiford, bringing his offense to the line. He's going to send 2 out to the far side, 2 to the near side, lone back, shotgun position. And waiting the snap. There's the snap. Looking to pass the ball, has his man, and just going to lead him too far. It was intended for number 44, Davis K. Davis K, he wasn't really running full speed like he was just waiting for it. He's wide open. Could have just drilled it to him. Led him way too far.
I don't know if it was the fact that he wasn't running, or if that's just the speed that he runs at. But that ball was thrown low and away from him, so.
Yeah. It looked like he was kind of jogging because the defender was way down away from him, like, hurry up and get it to me here. So they're looking to punt the ball, 10:32 remaining in the first half. Punter's going to get a boot on it. Good punt. Whoa, good open field tackle there. Number 6 is going to take it.
Yeah, Snowflake was close for a late hit on there, but nothing called. Luckily, Yasa wasn't down on the ground at the time, the referees are saying.
Who was that made the open field tackle there? I was trying to figure out Johan's name, and I didn't look at the tackler. Good open field tackle, though. As soon as he took it, he was tackled. 10:26 remaining here in the first half. The home team The Bulldogs on top right now, 16-12, but this has been a exciting game. And now they're going to call something. Oh, they're going to call a timeout, Snowflake, so we're going to take a timeout. Go back to the studio for 30 seconds. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
To Winslow High School. Oh, Villanueva. That's going to get it. That was a perfect play by the receiver right there. This is the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. Hard time getting internet service over here to keep this game going to you. But Villanueva just aired it out. The receiver knew the defender was not going to look back, so he just stops and lets the defender run right into him. Never looked back. That's going to be a pass interference.
So yeah, John, that was the first pass that Villanueva just kind of threw as a duck. I mean, and it was one of those that the defender just wasn't paying attention, and that's where the personal foul came from, or the pass interference. Again, here in high school, it's not a spot foul, it's just a 15-yard penalty. 15-yard. And that's where they're going to set up as 15-yard will start at their own 38-yard line.
But it moves the chains, and it's going to be 1st and 10, Winslow. Here comes Villanueva, 2 over to the far side, 1 to the near side, gonna air it out, taking his time. Oh my goodness, Villanueva. That's pretty much the same route going the opposite direction. They've been running all night. To that number 9, who is that down there? Isn't that number 9 down there? Yep, same guy, just crossing the other way from the first quarter. Villanueva just throws it a little bit too far, and it's an incomplete pass. Otherwise, it's a touchdown. Lobos are gonna have to adjust to that play right there.
Yeah, John, that is only the second incompletion for Villanueva on the night. He has just been phenomenal here with his accuracy.
9:39 remaining in the first half. Winslow still on top, 16-12. Villanueva going to send 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun, got pressure coming. He's going to try to outrun him. Still looking to pass the ball. He just needs to get rid of it probably. Still on his feet, still going. He's about, oh, look at this. He's up past midfield, still on his feet. Villanueva is in for a touchdown. Wow.
John, that's a lot of running. Unfortunately, it's going to come back.
Flag over there.
Villanueva, when he got about to the 50-yard line, he did a cut inside, and as he cut inside, his receiver tried to throw a block. The unfortunate part was he got the guy in the back. So it will be an illegal block in the back, but that was phenomenal as Villanueva rolled out to the near side, and he had pressure and almost getting him sacked. He quickly put the brakes on a reverse field. He ran all the way back to the 20, or actually about the 14-yard line.
Yes.
Before he started running up the far sideline, and that was when all the confusion started happening. He had nobody in front of him. He just took off running. The unfortunate part is about the 49 of the Lobos was where they did the illegal block, and that'll bring him back 10 yards.
Just 10 yards. Oh, no, that brings them all the way back and then back 10
they're going to mark that as a 15-yard personal foul. I'm not sure how that's a personal foul at 15 yards.
What was the call? I didn't see the signal. I thought, did he give the signal yet?
He gave a weird signal. Kind of odd to me. He held his arms against his body down around his waist and grabbed a hold of it, which to me, I've never seen that type of a penalty, but for 15 yards, that had to have been a personal foul, and because that's the only thing that gets you a 15-yard penalty. And a block in the back is not a personal foul.
And the sad part about that is that's the second touchdown that Villanueva has had brought back. One in the first corner was a pass. This one was him running. This is exciting Bulldog football over here. I'm loving it. So it's going to back him up. It's going to be second and about 12, 13 yards. Villanueva shotgun looking to pass the ball.
Just misses. Receiver again out again was attended to number 9, Brennan Sawyer. That ball was thrown a little shy. It makes it 3rd and 13. But, John, I got another update here. Sholo 7, Payson 9.
Whoa. Well,
I think that's the first time Payson's led a game, right?
I don't know. This is homecoming, too. I think it's still the same lineup as we saw last week. I don't know. Let's see some highlights. I'm too excited over here to even worry about any other scores. We finally got an exciting game. Tune out the world, man. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I just got a correction, John. It's not Payson 9, it's Payson 0.
Oh, see, there you go. And we have a timeout called by the Winslow Bulldogs. What? Now what do you want to say?
None?
Oh, I thought you wanted to say something else. 9:14 remaining here in the first half. We're going to go back for 30 seconds. It's Winslow Bulldogs 16, Snowflake Lobos 12. We're going to go back for 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our website, KWKM.com.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Bulldogs, the home of Junior Villanueva. This is the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Snowflake is playing spectacular. The whole Winslow Bulldog team is too. I'm just so excited to see a kid out there that's just cool, calm, and collected at the quarterback position. It is awesome. It's the Winslow Bulldogs 12, Winslow 16, Snowflake Lobos 12. 3rd down and about 13, Villanueva from the shotgun. 2 split out here to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap rolling out here to the near side. Looking to pass the ball, going deep. Oh, that could have been a flag right there.
No, John, that was actually a beautiful play.
That was a beautiful
The
pass.
ball was right on the mark. It hit Diasa in the hands, and he just wasn't able to come up with it as he was getting hit at the same time the ball arrived. Perfect timing, and that saved him because that would have been a 46-yard pickup. Instead, that is an incomplete pass, and that's the 3rd incompletion in a row for Villanueva.
And they're fixing to punt the ball away. But some of those passes, those long passes like that, look like they're not going to be perfect where the receiver is. But they've all been right there, pretty much right there. They get it to the punter. There's the punt. Going to be taken at the 30-yard line. Little bit of a bobble, and he's going to be brought down at about the 33. Depends on where they spot it. Right at the 33-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10, Snowflake. What? You know what I was saying about the, see how that goes. Had it perfect. I ain't doing this all night. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna happen. Dial the phone. Ain't gonna happen. I'll take the phone off this thing and I'll go sit in the stands and talk into the phone. I ain't playing this game. That's what I was trying to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
All right.
You're going to have to move it. You just can't sit there. Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. 9 minutes remaining here. And it is 1st and 10, Snowflake. Here comes the Lobos. The line of scrimmage. The ball is on the 33-yard line of the Lobos. Stanford got everybody in tight. Lone back. Shotgun. Going to hand it off. Coming this way. Still on his feet. That is going to be...
That's Brimhall there as well. Number 25.
Was it number 25? Bottom of the pile? It sure is. Number 25. Pickup of about 9.5 on that one.
Goes down as a record of 9 on there because there's no half yards there, unfortunately, John. But and then we got a flag on top of that.
Oh, that's going to move a little further. What was that call? Missed that one.
Missed that one as well. And let's see not really getting any calls from the referee saying what's what. Well, that does give him 5 yards, so
it's going to be 1st and 10 Lobo. Stanford got everybody in tight once again. Lone back, going to fake the handoff. Going to go the other way to number 22. Big run there. Isn't that 22, Cody Fox? Yes, it is.
That's a pickup of 25 on the play.
Cody Fox, the junior, they fake it to Brimhall, go the other way. Big pickup there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Lobos from the Bulldog 27-yard line. 8:29 in counting remaining here in the first half. Winslow on top, 16-12.
Yeah, Brimham lined up here on the slot on the near side, came in motion, and took the handoff from Stanifer and took up front.
Here goes the man in motion. Going to fake the handoff. No, he didn't. He gave it to him. That was a good fake because he hurried up with the fake pass, too. I thought that was a nice fake by Stanifer. The Bulldogs kind of trail the play, trying to get to the outside sideline over there. Good defense to stop him. He couldn't get to the outside and break forward. It's going to bring up 2nd and down and 5.
Yes, sir. Pick up a 5 on the play. Luckily, the defensive end for the Bulldogs stayed home and was able to string that ball out. Elsewise, that could have been a whole lot more yardage or gain.
Sure could have. 8:05 remaining here in the first half. Here comes the Lobos. Shotgun, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Lone back. Comes a man in motion. There's a snap. Going to fake it to Brimhall. They go back the other way to Merrill, isn't that?
Number 19.
Jace Merrill. He takes it right up the middle. For a pickup of about 3, maybe?
Looks like a little just shy of 3 yards on a play for Merrill. But they did. They faked the handoff to number 22, Cody Fox, coming near side in motion, and quickly handed it off to Merrill up the middle, pick up a 2.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Stanford going to keep everybody in tight shotgun position. There's a snap, bad snap. Stanford going to keep his composure, tries to make something positive out of it. Still going to lose about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Low, bad snap there, bad luck.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play for Standerfer. That's 4th and 5 now for the Lobos on the Bulldog 22-yard line.
You know, it's awesome. I can sit right here. I just saw Standerford. I was paying attention now since I wasn't so excited. Saw Standerford go over there to get the play called in from Coach K. Solomon. Coach Solomon had been dealing with some health issues. It's awesome to see him back on the sidelines. Here comes Stanford, everybody in tight. There's the snap, looking to pass the ball. Can't find nobody open, still scrambling. Oh my goodness.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Looks like they only had 1 receiver that went out, and he was covered by 2 people.
See where they marked the ball, John. You're right, there wasn't that many. I only saw the one receiver out there. I don't think the other receiver was able to get out like he needed to.
I don't know what was going on there.
But that was a loss of another 2 on that sack.
Because Stanford scrambled good. He just ran out of time.
That brings up 1st down for the Bulldogs at their own 24-yard line.
6:36 remaining here in the first half. And here comes Junior Villanueva and the Winslow Bulldogs. One to the far side. He's got him triple stacked here to the near side. He's going to flick it out to his back, still on his feet. Oh, puts his hand down, keeps him going down. That's an old Snowflake move. That's a Zach Solomon move right there. They thought they had him down. He put a hand down, keeps going, and the Snowflake Lobos aren't going to stop him until he gets to the Lobos 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Winslow.
Yeah, that was a 31-yard pickup by number 31, although I didn't see a 31 on the roster.
Well,
oh, I'm sorry, it was number 5. Miguel Bonner on that carry. He took the handoff, came around, or he took the pitch.
Here comes the Bulldogs. There goes Junior, getting drift to the far side. Has a man open. Oh, overthrows him. If the receiver from this side would have kept going, he could have almost been the backup receiver there.
He could have been, but on that last play, John, I'd like to note that was a pitch out to Bonner. And it was Villanueva who came in and threw the quick block that sprung him. He was able to get in ahead of him,
sure
of
did.
Bonner, and throw a block to release him to get out into open field. So
he sure did. You know, we talked about that at Ouches with that quarterback down there. I was so impressed with, because he would make sure as soon as he got it back there to his back, he would dive in the hole to make the block, which is awesome to see. So here comes Junior back to the line of scrimmage, going to bring his offense. 2nd and 10. One to the near side, one to the far side. He's got everybody in tight. Lone back. There goes a man in motion.
I think we're
we
going to
got
get a delay of game.
Delay of game. Delay of game against the Bulldogs. And that's going to back them up, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 15 with 6:18 remaining here in the first half. But there hasn't been a lot of people shooting themselves in the foot or anything else. It's been rather a good game, an exciting game. You have to do something. You have to go to that pocket or something. Here comes Winslow. They can hear it real loud as long as it's doing that. Real loud. I can hear it. I don't. Oh, yeah, it's coming through loud. Take it out of your pocket. Here's the pass. And he's gonna hit him on the far sideline right before I thought he kind of rolled this way a little bit. It's going to be close to the first down marker.
That was out there to Yasa.
And, well, I thought it was closer than that.
It's going to be a pickup of about 12 on the play.
3rd down and a long 2. Villanueva comes off and gets played from the coaches. I'm going to call the Eagles and tell them they've got to write a song about having internet on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Villanueva brings his offense to the line. They got everybody in tight like Snowflake's been doing. Man going to go in motion. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to him. And they didn't get there. That play, when they tried to run it earlier, didn't look like any play they've run all night. And it's going to be 4th down and short. And
pick up a 1 by number 4, Noah Upchurch.
That just doesn't look like, from what I've seen, a Winslow Bulldog play right there, that little handoff. Here comes Junior back in after getting the play. Now here's where you get Coach Hargrove's defense here, which Snowflake Lobos are known for their defense, such situations. Junior's going to send 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side, lone back, rolling out to the near side, looking for somebody, under pressure, and the Lobos finally going to get him down. He fumbles the ball. They were turning it over on downs anyway right there.
Actually, that would have been the first down.
A little bit. Well,
but he ended up kind of, like we say, he's carrying the ball like a loaf of bread, and it got hit and knocked out. The kind of the first mistake for Villanueva on that.
I don't think he would have made it to the first down mark. I think when he lost it and it went forward, it would have. But nonetheless, it's Lobos' ball. 4:56 remaining here in the first half of this ball game, with Winslow on top, 16-12. Here comes Sandiford. Shotgun, 1 to the near side, 2 to the far side. There goes a man in motion. Gonna hand it off to number 22. That's that play they've been trying to get to work all night. He doesn't really get to the outside, cuts it back in, but it's a nice pickup by number 22, Cody Fox.
Pick up a 9 on the play for Fox there. Fox comes in motion, hands it off to him. He sweeps around to the far side. Cuts it up. He was being chased by Big 77, Leander Keems.
And here comes Stanford back to the line. 4:25 and counting remaining here in the first half. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Lone back. Here comes a man in motion. Going to fake it to the man in motion, go the other way. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Lobos at about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line.
Yeah, pick up a 3 by Jace Miller. They again bring Fox in motion. Fake the handoff to him, hand it off to the running back at that point in time, which is Jace Merrill. He's able to just run forward for a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Lobos on their own 43-yard line.
Just under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Stanford sends 3 out here to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looking to pass the ball, has number 44 wide open in the middle. And going to be 1st and 10. Lobos, that is Davis K. They've tried to get it to Davis K a couple times, and we have a Winslow Bulldog down on the far side, wincing in pain too. We're going to see What happened with the coaching staff? We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, coming to you live in HD at KWKM.com.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Welcome back to Winslow High School for the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. Winslow is hosting the Snowflake Lobos with 3:46 remaining here in the first half. It's Winslow 12, Winslow 16, Snowflake 12. I've done that about 3 times. We have a Winslow Bulldog down on the far side. We're in a medical timeout. So we're going to go back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD to your easy chair at KWKM.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771. Your car is like an extension of you, so TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you will call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Dash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook. Your car.
Welcome back to Winslow High School for the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. There's a handoff. Jace. What was that?
I got number 25 on the carry.
You got Brimhall?
David Brimhall.
Either way, loss of yardage going to bring up second and about 12. 3:18 and counting remaining here in the first half. Bulldogs still on top of the Lobos, 16-12. Here comes Standiford bringing his offense to the line, getting send 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone back. Shotgun. There's the snap. It looks like a passing play. Whoa. Number 22. That is Cody Fox. There's nothing you can do. It looked like the defender kind of laid back looking to make the tackle. He didn't really lay him out as far as the quarterback laying the receiver out like we saw last week a few times.
Well, John, let me ask you this. Do you know who made that hard hit?
No, I don't.
That was Ricardo Villanueva.
Junior. RVJ, they got initials for him.
He made that goodies hit right there.
I don't know. That's a Beeler Orthodontics where'd my teeth go hit. There's a bobbled snap, and Sanford's going to get it off to number 19, Jace Merrill.
Yeah, the unfortunate part is, John, that's going to come back. There's a hold that would happen about the 30-yard line. I think the flag went a little too far. Yeah, they're going to bring it back. That's a hold against number 44, Davis K. He was holding the defender who was trying to get free to come around and make the tackle. So they'll take the 10 yards, move him back.
From the spot of the flag. And Mr. Merkland, official Merkland, is going to do the walking off here.
And that's going to bring up third and long 4.
Yeah. 3rd and 4, 2:15 remaining here in the first half. Lobos trying to get back into the positive moving, get some more points on the board before they go into half, get some momentum before they go into half. They still trail 16-12. Here comes Standiford. It's going to send 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Lone back, shotgun. There's the snap. They're going to pass the ball once again. He's going to put it out there. Good defense.
Yeah, Noah Upchurch just stepped in front and tipped the ball, and Snowflake got lucky that nobody else was around to come up for that ball. It's an incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down and 4 at the Bulldog 39 and a half.
And we have just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Lobos really didn't want to give it back to the Bulldogs right before half. They're trying to get the lead back. Punter's out on the field. There's the snap. Going to get a boot on it. And he's going to let it fly. And it's going to take pretty much a Winslow bounce. And they're going to down it at the, right about the 15-yard line, right at the 10-yard line. Lost my mind there for a minute. The guy standing right on the 10. Maybe I thought it looked like a 5. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Winslow from the 10-yard line. We have a minute and 48 seconds remaining here. Junior Villanueva going back to the ball game, just got the play from the coach. And this Bulldog offense can put it in the end zone in, they don't even need a minute and 48 seconds. Thus far in this ball game, they don't even need close. They can score several times. So here comes Junior, sends his offense out there, 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side, goes a man in motion, fakes it to number 9, brings it back this way, still on his feet. It's going to be number 5. That is Mikhail Bonner.
Number 5. So Bonner picks up 8 on that play.
Wonder if he's related to John Bonner. You know John Bonner?
Or Cedric Bonner.
Or Cedric. Oh, we're getting a bunch of Bonners out there. Wow. John Bonner.
Although Cedric Bonner was spelled a little different, I believe.
John Bonner is a lot more well-known, recognized than Cedric, though. So here comes Villanueva going to send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back looking to pass the ball, scrambling, being chased by big number 66. Going to sling it, and he's going to get it over there. 1st and 10, Winslow. And that is number 5 is the receiver, Mikhail Bonner, once again. And we're going to have a timeout with 1:02 remaining here in the first half. It's Winslow 16, Snowflake 12. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. Back in 30 seconds.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Winslow Bulldogs. We've traveled over here, as did the Snowflake Lobos. It is 1:02 remaining in the first half. Winslow still on top of Snowflake Lobos, 16-12. We thought momentum was going to go to the Lobos right before half, but the Bulldog defense shut them down. And with Villanueva and a couple of these receivers that he's just in sync with, 1:02 is plenty of time to get it down the field. Villanueva is going to send 1 out to the far side, 2 to the near side. Empty backfield. He's rolling out to the near side, looking to pass the ball, still scrambling. Going to dump. Number 34. That was way too easy.
Yeah, number 34, Weldon Gamber, was looking to run before he actually had the ball. He did have a little bit of room to move, and I think that's what he was trying to worry about, is where he was going to go once he caught the ball. The unfortunate part is he forgot he has to catch the ball first.
He had it. He just turned a little bit too soon. So
second down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Villanueva's going to get the play. Just under a minute remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 10. Junior's going to send 1 to the far side. Look, they have 3 to the near side. Lone back, shotgun. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball under pressure, and he's going to go down. Snowflake finally got great penetration right there that wasn't scrambleable. I don't know if scrambleable is a word either.
No.
But that was not a scrambleable pursuit right there. They had 3 of them right in his face right there, and that's going to bring up 3rd down at about, 20?
Yeah, loss of 10 on the play. He just wasn't able to get around. You're right, John. He had 3 guys coming from 3 different directions. He was unable to get around and get away from them.
Winslow seems like they've gone ahead and relaxing a little bit, ain't worried about getting the ball down the field. Taking their time, 15 seconds and counting remaining here in the first half. Junior looks back at the clock, still taking his time. There goes the man in motion. There's a snap. Junior's going to keep the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the end of the first half. We're going to go into halftime with Winslow 16, Snowflake 12. I'm glad you all joined us, and I know you're glad because we've struggled to get a good ball game, and this is a great ball game. So we're going into halftime. We're going to go to the Cable One halftime show in about 2 minutes. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford and streaming live into all your little electronic devices at KWKM.com. That's KWKM.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. We are here in Winslow, Arizona, kind of standing on the corner as the Winslow Bulldogs are hosting the Snowflake Lobos here at halftime. Score 16-12. You are listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. As we looked at this is one of those games that first look at the tail of the tape, looking at stats and everything coming into the game, and it looked like quite possibly this was going to be a good game as far as how the teams are going to match up, and we're actually going to get a good game, and that's exactly what we have with the score only 16-12. We were expecting for a little bit there that we might have a arena football score of somewhere around 60 points apiece for each one, as they were quickly and easily scoring at will, and quickly at that point in time things kind of got shut down and defenses started to play well as at the same point in time the offenses kind of sputtered and caused a couple penalties for themselves, and that kind of hurt each other. But here we are at halftime. We'll go through a couple stats for you. For the Winslow Bulldogs, passing, they are 9 of 15 for 177 yards and 11 rushing attempts for 61 yards. On the flip side, for the Snowflake Lobos, they are 2 for 7 passing with 14 yards, but 26 rushing attempts for 218. So a couple different tails of the tape, and that's kind of what we see in the stats that for each of these teams is the Winslow Bulldogs are more of a passing team than a running team, and the Snowflake Lobos are definitely more of a rushing team than a passing team. But when we look at this Villanueva for the Winslow Bulldogs has been on fire. He's been able to run the ball. He's been able to pass the ball, and up until just before halftime where he missed 4 passes in a row, he had pretty much at that point in time, he was 8 of 9. So he's been on fire going through and being able to make sure that his team's moving forward. And he's doing more than just on the offense where he's able to pass or rush. On the defensive side of the ball, he's broken up a couple pass plays as well. So he is a phenomenal athlete here for the Winslow Bulldogs. We are here at halftime again, 10 minutes remaining on the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. The Bulldogs 16, the Lobos 12. Let's take it back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771. Your car is like an extension of you, so TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you would call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford. You are listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report here at halftime in Winslow, Arizona. The Winslow Bulldogs are hosting the Snowflake Lobos. Score right now is the Lobos 12 and the Bulldogs 16. We are here watching the Bulldog marching band out on the field playing for us and doing their all beautiful little designs out on the field as they should be. It's like we said earlier, this has been a tale of 2 tapes where the Snowflake Lobos have been pretty much rushing it well, and the Bulldogs have been passing it well. As there's 177 yards passing for the Bulldogs and 218 yards rushing for the Lobos. For the Bulldogs, things that they need to do at halftime, the coach gets in there and starts talking to them. I think he just needs to kind of get his defense a little settled in again, try to get the front men to be able to watch for the ball of where it's going. It is always usually hard as they're coming in, they're rushing, just trying to get into the backfield and stuff, and sometimes the runner goes right by you. But with all the misdirection plays the Snowflake Lobos are doing, it's kind of hard to be able to keep up with where the ball's going. But if they can pay attention and watch and see where the ball's going, they know which way to go. And I think it's the misdirection right now that's kind of holding them from being able to make some stops on the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side, I'm not sure there's too much more that they need to do. I'd say that if they were able to go through and hold their blocks on the line to be able to prevent the Snowflake Lobos from getting into the backfield, I think Villanueva will be even more able to kind of run his game the way he wants. He'll be more effective, and he will be able to make the plays that he needs to if he can get a little bit more time. But as we've seen here in the first half, Villanueva's been able to scramble around at will and get away and not have anybody touch him. Not until just 30 seconds remaining in the game did they actually get the first sack on Villanueva, as he's always been able to break loose and roam free. So he has been doing a phenomenal job. Let's go ahead and take it back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report here on the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Winslow Bulldogs are hosting the Snowflake Lobos. You are listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. Here at halftime, the Lobos are trailing 12-16 to the Bulldogs. As we talked about, the tale of two different tapes here is the Bulldogs have been able to pass at will and the Lobos have been rushing at will. We've already talked about at halftime what the coach needs to talk to about his players and what they need to do to be able to get on track for the Bulldogs. For the Snowflake Lobos, it's kind of one of those things. They've been able to rush at will. They are averaging basically 9 yards a carry. And you would think that if you're rushing that much and you're getting those types of yardage, that you should be way ahead of the game and managing the clock. The unfortunate part is they seem to be shooting themselves in the foot, as a lot of times they will get a holding call against a receiver that backs them up and prevents them from getting the first down. And that's kind of some of the things that they need to work on is they need to finish the drives. Don't let a ticky-tack penalty against your offense be able to keep you from moving down the field. Stay poised. You're doing well. As well as for the quarterback, for Standifer, he just needs to relax a little bit. He seems to have a pretty good arm on him. He's just kind of sometimes rushing his passes, and that's ended up where the ball is going to be overthrown or it's going to be underthrown, and he's had a couple receivers wide open, just unable to connect with him. At the same point in time, it's one of those, the line, has been blocking for the rushing part of this, but they've been kind of floundering around when it comes to passing, as the defense from the Bulldogs have been able to get in the backfield and kind of stop things down. on the defensive side, they need to be able to figure a way to keep Villanueva in the pocket and not let him scramble. They were able to do that with 30 seconds remaining in the half. So if they're able to do that and keep Villanueva there, I think they'll have a good shot at winning this game because there has been no rushing attack from the Bulldogs. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. And it concludes our halftime show. We will take it back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
Your car is like an extension of you, so TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you will call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Dash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
Presented by Sholo Ford, and we've got a ball game going on here. It's the Winslow Bulldogs 16, Snowflake Lobos 12. Thank you for sticking with us for the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report. And at the end of the ball game, don't touch the dial, because then we're going to have the Cable One post-game report. Gene Barton got through the interweb, got sent a picture from down there in Thatcher. There's some guy that has a half St. John's Redskin shirt and a half Thatcher Eagle shirt sewn together. He must have be from St. John's or something. Now he lives in Thatcher, so his heart is in 2 places, and he showed that on his front of his body and on the back of his body, because it even says the Saint Eagle Kegels or something like that, because he didn't get the whole word. So they're having a great game down there. Sholo is in a tough ball game over there, 14-7. We're waiting for another update there. We're fixing to get underway. We've tried to bring you the best ball games out there available this season, and it's had some crazy games. It happens a lot at the first of the season. It hasn't happened as bad as it's been this year, but we finally got a barn burner of a ball game.
We got a great game going here, John. It's phenomenal, and the rushing game of the Lobos against the passing game of the Bulldogs, and it's a matter of which defense is going to step up and stop the other team, and that's the team that's going to win this game at this point in time.
That's it, and whoever scores last apparently The parents of the seniors, you're invited to the FAFSA Fiesta here at Winslow High School. They sent us up a paper to tell you about that. October 18th, but there's also my birthday in case you want to send gifts and stuff. Has nothing to do with the parents' night over here.
That sounds like financial aid
Winslow
for school.
High School. Is that what that is?
That's, if I recall,
FAFSA?
that's what they used to call it.
Maybe that's what it is. There's the kickoff. Going to be taking it just past the 20-yard line. Still on his feet, still rolling. Gets out close to midfield. They're going to mark it down. That's number 22, which is Cody Fox. And they're going to mark it at the, where are they going to go to there, Hugh? The 48,
about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 32-yard return.
Great return for the Lobo. That's why you want to start the half.
That is. He took the ball at about the 17 on the hash and just went straight up.
Here comes Stanford. They got everybody in tight, kind of like that goal line offense. Shotgun, lone back. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off to number 22 once again. Stanford's got a good fake. He hurries up and fakes that pass. But Winslow's going to stretch that one out, pursue it down the line, all the way down the line. It's going to be zero pickup.
Yeah, Fox on that carry just kind of kept getting strung out. Pickup of about a half yard.
Oh, yep, there they go. They finally moved the deal.
So, John, I got another update here. I show that Sholo 14, Payson 6 at halftime. Thatcher 50, St. John's 6.
Oh, Thatcher 60?
50,
50 to 6. Coach Morgan knew he was going into a fierce place there. Oh, they stripped the ball. Gonna hand it off up the middle. And
wow, we need to pull up the live streaming there, John.
Live streaming there, yeah.
Number 55 of the Bulldogs came out of there with the ball, but they'll say that there was a pickup of 5 on the play by number 22, Fox.
That ball come out of there quick, though. Here comes Stanford. Still got everybody in tight. Everybody in tight. Lone back, shotgun. There's the snap. Gonna hand it off. That's gonna be Brimhall. Gonna lower his head and plow forward. And he's gonna take it down to about the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. It's gonna be 1st and 10, Lobos.
Yeah, Brimhall's gonna pick up 10 on that carry. He just went straight up the middle, right off the B gap. It's 10 yards there. It's 1st and 10, just inside the 34 of the Bulldogs for the Lobos. So they are moving the ball, rushing. It's just a matter of, will they be able to keep this up?
It seems like they've done that in the first half. It's just that Winslow tightens up, or they just have a hard time getting it in the red zone once they get in the red zone. Sandiford, everybody in tight, lone back, gonna fake that handoff, looking to pass the ball now. Has a man, and he's gonna throw it too far. Incomplete. I think the man in the middle was more open than that man on the far outside. Seemed like he had the angle on it, but he just overthrows. Who is that over there? Number 86.
Yeah,
Taden Flake, senior, 6'3". Going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Lobos. Going to stay in that same tight formation. Shotgun. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Brimhall, coming this way once again. Going to keep it right there in the gut of the field, and he's going to take it down to about the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5, pick up a 4.
Pick up a 5 on the play there, John.
Pick up a 5. 3rd and 5 for the Lobos. I think you nailed it. Just coming in after half. It's a running game against a passing game thus far. But Stanford's thrown a couple passes. He's cool, calm, and collected back there also. Two knowledgeable quarterbacks here battling one another. Everybody's in tight. Shotgun. There's a snap. Going to hand off to Brimhall once again. Cuts her back inside. Gets a shoestring tackle. He's going to stumble down just past the 1st down marker. 1st and 10, Lobos.
Yeah, pick up a 6 on the play. They were almost able to get him there. He just wasn't able to wrap up and hold on to him. One of the Bulldogs was down on the ground, but he was able to trip him up, let the pick up a 6 on the play.
You know what's kind of crazy is I've yet to announce a name that I remember on the Lobos from last year, that I remember calling last year. Here's Standiford. Everybody in tight. We're going to have movement on the Bulldogs. That's going to move it forward, I believe.
Yeah,
yes,
number 56, Tyan Lee, jumped off sides just a little bit too early. Gives 5 yards there to the Lobos, brings up 1st and 5.
That FAFSA is exactly that. Can fill out paperwork to see if you qualify to get your child's funding for college. Here's the Lobos going to fake the handoff and send it to number 22. That same double fake once again. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Mikhail Bonner makes a good open field tackle there, but not before Nathan. No, that is Cody Fox moves the chains for the Lobos. 1st and 10.
Yeah, pick up a 10 on that play, John. He just took the handoff, again, misdirection. That's what I brought up at halftime is that the defensive line for the Bulldogs needs to be watching where the ball's going to try to help get out there.
You're right. There's the snap. Everybody in tight once again. Handed off to Brimhall going the other way. He cuts it back inside. Bingo, bango, Brimhall in the promised land. Touchdown, Lobos.
10-yard touchdown run. That was just a quick handoff right up off the left tackle, just straight up the field into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown run.
David Brimhall is on fire with these runs. He's doing great. We have 8:32 remain here in the 3rd quarter. Lobos have finally taken the lead back over 18-16 over the Winslow Bulldogs. We're waiting to see. Looks like they're going to go for 2 to tie this baby up. Lobos are looking to tie it up. They're tired of being behind every time.
Hey, John, the Lobos are up 18-16 right now.
Yeah, 18-6. Oh, they're up. Yeah, what am I talking about? There's a handoff. Brimhall, guess what? They're up 20-16 now. The 2-point conversion is in by Brimhall, brings the score Snowflake 20, Winslow Bulldogs 16. We're going to go back for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford and streaming live on all your electronic devices at KWKM.com.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, where Snowflake is taking over the lead. They lead the Bulldogs 20-16. We're waiting the kickoff. There's the kickoff. It's going to bounce to the back man. Ooh, bobbles it. Took kind of a dead bounce, still on his feet, bumps into his own would-be blocker, and he's going to be taken down at about the 22.
About the 23-yard line, I think, is where they're going to mark it, John.
So that's going to be 1st and 10. Winslow Bulldogs, I was explaining, even though I'm looking at the scoreboard sometimes, my brain has to run free like one of them open-range chickens. I'm looking at the scoreboard knowing what it says, but what comes out of my mouth might be a little bit crooked. Might be just the opposite.
A little crooked?
A little crooked.
How about lopsided?
Could be lopsided.
All right.
It's kind of like the scales of justice. Here comes Junior Villanueva and the Bulldog offense. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Man in motion. Villanueva is going to follow that man in motion, being pursued. And number 44 is going to get back in Villanueva's face. That's Davis K. Davis K is a senior, 5'9". He looks taller than 5'9". He didn't lie on his driver's license like I did, because I say I'm 5'10". He looks bigger than me. That's going to be a big loss.
Yeah, that's a loss of 9 on the play, and John, that's one of those that I talked about as well, that, they need to try to make sure that when they're scrambling there that, the line can hold off, but at the same point in time for the Lobos, I talked that they need to make sure that they don't let Villanueva outside.
Here comes Villanueva, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Lone back, dropping back, looking to pass the ball, has a man, and he dropped it. That's their money ball right there, too.
Yeah, Noah Upchurch dropped the ball.
That's the first time we've seen that from Upchurch. That's usually a money ball right there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 19 for the Bulldogs.
That should be 3rd and 19.
Should be 3rd and 19. That's what I thought. Yep,
there
3rd and 19. We've yet to, I think this is probably the first time we've seen them in a 3rd and long like that, isn't it? Tonight, I believe so.
Their second time, I believe it is.
Second time. Here comes Villanueva. 1 split out to the far side, 1 to the near side. looking to pass the ball. Gonna do a little screen play over to the far side. Still on his feet. Gonna be well short of the first down, though.
Yeah, get the ball out there to number 5, Bonner.
And he's gonna take it to about the 25-yard line. Looks like it's gonna be 4th down.
It's a pickup of 11 on that pass play.
So it makes it 4th and 8. And they have their punting team going out there. Probably the second punt of the night for the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir.
Lobos, K is back on about his own 42. That would have been blocked right there. Still can't get a boot on it. Still scrambling. Oh, and that is a big play in this ball game. Who was that big guy that made it through there?
Which big guy?
Well, the first
there
one.
was several of them back there.
That number 77 that made it through that would have blocked the punt is why he started scrambling. You're going to have to check that. You have to rewind it at home in HD because one, I don't know which one it was, made it through. And if he would have tried to punt it, it would have been blocked. So he tried to scramble, and that was a losing proposition. Never got in a spot to where he could hurry up and just pooch punt it. Never got in that spot. He tried. Here come the Lobos, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Shotgun, gonna hand it off. Is that Brimhall once again? Nope, that's number 10. That's somebody different. That's Jake Christensen, a junior, listed as 5'8". We got a new horse in the race here. He's gonna take that one down to the.
Picked up a 9 on the play there. Looks like they're gonna mark it at, I believe that's the 8-yard line.
I can't tell with them yellow lines out there. They really confuse me.
Well, that's perfect though. It's lined up right with the 8-yard line now. So.
Oh yeah, that's soccer striping, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, that confuses me. I'm not a soccer person. Pele was though. Here comes Stanford. Everybody in tight. Lone back. And they hand it off to that lone back. And I couldn't see who that lone back was right there. Whoever it was took it into the promised land. Touchdown, Lobos. Is that Brimhall once again?
That was number 10.
Number 10 once again, the new horse in this race. That is Jake Christensen. Touchdown, Lobos. It just whippity split, and all of a sudden it's Lobos 26, the Bulldogs 16. 6:12 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We've kind of had a quick change.
Well, they were able to come out. They made great adjustments at halftime. They've come out. They've made sure that Villanueva isn't able to get outside and run free. So they've been able to stop him there, and they've been able to continue on the runs and not shoot themselves in the foot.
You're exactly right. Here comes Stanford going for 2. Going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and the defense catches Stanford by the leg. He's going to fall short. So it's 6:12 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Snowflake Lobos 26, Winslow Bulldogs 16. We're going to go back to the studio for 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. On the kickoff there after the Lobos touchdown, I thought that return man had lost the ball for sure. He picked it up, and still, that was a lucky play for the Bulldogs right there after turning the ball over last time.
Yeah, Noah Upchurch seems to have the oopsies with the ball there.
In the second half, in the first half, he was the money man, and but he gets back some yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the, we're going to call it the 26-yard line, 26.5-yard line, and Villanueva bringing his offense up to the line. He's going to send 2 out here to the far side. Got 1 over, or 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Single back. Villanueva looking past the ball. Has a man. Booyah. That's that big play they were looking for. And that is a money ball.
Wow.
Touchdown, Winslow Bulldogs. Touchdown, Winslow Bulldogs. Villanueva to number 6, Johan. Johan Yasa.
77-yard touchdown strike.
Johan Diasa. Wow, that was a booyah. That was a big play right there.
And John, did you see that acceleration by Diasa? He got that ball, and he downshifted to second gear and took off.
He had the defender right there until he finally caught the ball.
And
then
when
he opened it up.
by the time he got into the end zone, he had 10 yards on that defender.
That's what you're supposed to do, catch the ball first, then run. Here comes Villanueva going for two, scrambling, looking to pass the ball, has a man in the corner. Oh. He leads him a little too far out of bounds. It's going to be no good. So with 5:55 remaining here in the third quarter, now all of a sudden it's Snowflake 26, Winslow 22. We're going to go back for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by our friends at Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Bulldogs for the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. We've been telling you that we were going to bring you the best ball games on the mountain, and I kind of felt bad. I had a hard time looking at people in the eyes when I'd see them in the store. But guess what? We finally found the best one. This is a barn burner of a game here. Winslow just struck with one play to bring the score. Snowflake 26, Winslow Bulldogs 22, and there's the kickoff. And it's going to be taken by number 22 at the 10-yard line, trying to get to this side, to the near side. Still scrambling, being pursued. 5 of them finally get to him, and he's going to bring him down at about the 26-yard line of the Lobos, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he tracked that ball down about his own 10-yard line in the middle of the field, brought it up about 5 yards, and then quickly cut it to the outside, trying to get out. And good for the kickoff team of the Bulldogs. They were able to string him out until the help kind of came in to take him down at the 26, and that's where the Lobos are going to take over, 1st and 10.
You know, we've been talking highly about Junior Villanueva for the Bulldogs. But here comes Standiford back on the field with his offense. Standiford can strike quick, too. They're in tight right now. Lone back, Standiford shotgun. He's going to fake it up the middle, going to hand it off, going to the far side, still on his feet. That's going to be number 22. That is, I don't know, I can't remember the name. Nathan Penrod. No, that's Cody Fox. We've called his name 100 times. They're going to track him down. He stretches it out over there to pick up 4.
Yeah, John, and it's number 5 for the Winslow Bulldogs, Miguel Bonner, who was able to use his speed and get out there and track Fox down before he could get around the corner.
And here comes Stanford. He's splitting them out wide now. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lone back, shotgun, bad snap, bobbles it. Gonna keep his composure though. Keeps his composure. Gonna lose some yardage, but still, it's still their ball.
He's only gonna lose 1 on the play, I believe.
You know, that's what these kids have to remember. Keep your composure, because you're not turning it over on downs or anything. They still get the ball. They didn't gain nothing, but they didn't lose that much. Still get another play.
John, you're absolutely correct. He could have got a little worried and bothered. He could have kicked the ball.
He could have done a number of crazy things. We've seen some crazy things thus far this season, and they weren't good by the person doing them, so it could have been a number of things. Stanford's going to send out 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, lone back, shotgun position. There's the snap. Looks like a blitz by the Bulldogs. They're going to hand it off. Number 19 still plowing his way forward. That is Jace Merrill. That's going to move the chains. 1st and 10, Snowflake.
See where they're going to mark it. That's going to be a pickup of 17 on the play.
The Bulldogs blitzed right there, and Merrill just made it right through him. Big pickup.
Yeah, John, that's one of the things I told about at halftime that these defense for the Bulldogs needs to do is they need to pay attention where that ball is going. Don't let the misdirection mess them up.
You're right. You got 3 stacked up on the near side, 1 on the far side. Gonna hand it off right up the gut. Still on his feet is Merrill once again. And he's gonna move the chains once again. They're gonna mark him down at the Bulldog 43-yard line. 1st and 10 Lobos.
Yeah, pick up a 14 on the play, John, and I think this is what the Snowflake Lobos are going to try to do is stretch them out so that they have to get the defenders out there to cover the receivers and then make the linebackers and the defensive line stop them, which they have not been able to do.
Get everybody out of the box. Same formation, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Hand it off right up the middle once again.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's loose. Number 40 should have jumped on it instead of, but the Bulldogs are good. They are at the bottom of the pile. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs have a player on the field. I'll tell you exactly what happened to him. He dove on the ball, then he got dogpiled on, and it feels like the ball is up underneath his rib cage right now, but he's coming off the field. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. I thought number 40 for the Bulldogs, they just wasted their chance to get the ball back because he tried to pick it up and run. Luckily, the Bulldogs still got the ball.
Well, that is the first turnover of the night.
It's been turnover-free night. Here comes Villanueva back on the field. Sends 2 out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun. Are we looking for a one-play touchdown once again? Looking to pass the ball. Gonna dump it off short. That's good. That's good defense right there. Brimhall over there. And number 44, Davis K. They made the catch over there. Was that Upchurch again over there that made the catch?
That was Upchurch that made the catch there. A 1-yard pickup, and John, that's kind of good that Upchurch has got his hands back on that one at least.
It is. He was bobble free. He was the money man in the first half. Comes out with some little bobbles. It's good to see he does have his hands back. Good defense by the Lobos. 2:55 in counting remaining here in the third quarter. Lobos on top, 26-22. Villanueva sends 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here comes a man in motion. Gonna dump it off. Oh, that's an incomplete. Ooh, that could depend. Doesn't that depend on where the back is or where the would-be receiver is, whether or not that's a forward pass or not. That Lobos defense was right by pursuing that.
It was a close one there. The ball was actually thrown a little forward, but again, the ball just a little low, and Upchurch just having a little bit of issue there still of trying to make sure he catches the ball.
Villanueva it looked like he was trying to take it easy on the pass too, though. Kind of like just try to lob it to him. That was a double fault there. I'm going to give them both a little E next to their name for that one.
Nope, you're absolutely correct, John. It's both fault.
We got 2 to the near side, 1 out there to the far side. Villanueva shotgun. There's a snap rolling to the near side, looking to pass the ball. Gonna set up, finally gonna pass it, gonna hit number 10. Right on the sidelines, gets pushed out of bounds, but not before he gets across midfield to the 47-yard line of the Lobos. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Pick up a 15 on the play on that pass play, John.
Who's
Villanueva scrambled out to the near side, saw number 10.
Jake Christensen. We called his name a couple times.
Jalen Lyons.
Oh, I'm looking on the wrong team. Yeah, Jalen Lyons. Yeah, we haven't called Jalen Lyons on the Bulldogs. I was going to say, he looked like a new player at number 10. Being pursued. Oh.
In and out of the hands of number 9.
In the first half, that would have been a money ball right there.
Yeah, number 9 just kind of, we do have a flag down right here at the, kind of close to the line of scrimmage. Not sure if we're going to get a hold or.
I'm not sure either.
Looks like it's going to go against the Bulldogs. Let's wait for the signal here.
What was that? What does that mean? What's that swiping motion mean?
Looks like it's going to be a personal foul against the Bulldogs. John, I got an update here of Sholo 21, Payson 6.
So Sholo's finally starting to kick it. Is that a swipe to the face? Is that what they're trying to say, personal foul?
I'm assuming that's what he did. He swiped to try to get the defender off of him.
Yeah, he hit the
and
face
ended up probably hitting him in the helmet or something.
That's going to back him way up with that 15-yard penalty. That's not good. So that's going to put him 1st and 20-something yards. They backed it up to the Bulldog 38-yard line. Here comes Villanueva in his offense with 2:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Going to send two out to the far side. Got two stacked up here on the short side of the field, the near side. Dropping back, looking to pass. Under pressure, going to run it. Going to take off. Still on his feet. Oh, that was a close, bad block right here.
I think it's going to be a pickup of 6.
He's going to get him out to the close, well, right at about the 44-yard line. It's still going to be second down and, what is that?
19.
Second down and 19. Close to a block in the back right here by Winslow. Just the way it worked out, not intentional. Maybe that's why they didn't throw the flag. 1:55 and counting remaining here in the third quarter. Villanueva trying to get back on track after that quick score. Two to the far side, one to the near side. Rolling out to the far side, looking to pass the ball. Under pressure, changes his direction. Still has some room. They thought about throwing it. He's going to get it right to midfield. Still going to be way short of the first down.
So we pick up of just a little over 5 yards.
And that'll bring up third and 1, 2, 3.
14.
Yeah.
A long 13, short
13.
14.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Close to 14. With my eyesight, it could be 104 yards to go. I just have to rely on, I don't know what. Cheerleaders down here very excited. Oh, they have a male cheerleader too. You know, you can get a college education if you're a good male cheerleader. I commend them. Villanueva looking to pass under pressure. Trying to do too much, and he's going to be taken down way back there by number 19. He's really happy, and he should be, to bring down Villanueva.
Yeah, he had a receiver. They had a receiver, number 9, open at about the 45-yard line of the Lobos, but unable to see him at that time. That's going to be a loss of 6 and bring up fourth down.
Here comes the punting crew out there. 22 seconds and counting. Might not get the punt off. We might. Everybody's in position. 15 seconds. There's a snap. Gonna get a boot on it. Nice high punt. Calling for a fair catch. And it's gonna be taken at about the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. So with 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it's gonna be 1st and 10 Lobos from the, well, they moved it up some. They moved it all the way up to about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Lobos. Lobos holding on to a lead here, 26-22 on top of the Winslow Bulldogs. That's the third punt of the night for the Bulldogs?
Yes, sir.
I think so. Third punt of the night. And here comes Stanford. He's going to spread them out once again. Lone back, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun. There's a snap. Going to hand it off. Cutting up the middle. That's going to be number 19 once again, Merrill.
Pick up a 5 on that play.
And you heard the whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, did you see that lightning over there? Lightning is coming. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. So we're starting out the fourth quarter here with the Snowflake Lobos 26, the Bulldogs 22. We're going to go back for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com.
Your car is like an extension of you, so TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you would call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Welcome back to Winslow High School for the Power 95.7 Game of the Week. 1st and 10 Lobos. I don't even know what miscommunication there. And number 74 is going to come up with the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Wow, what a turn of events there. Quick and all of a sudden to start out the number 4 in this ball game, the 4th quarter.
Another fumble.
And here comes Junior Villanueva. He comes off the field from defense, gets the play out to lead this offense. 11:54, just barely jumped into the 4th quarter. Lobos lead 26-22, and here comes the Bulldog defense. Villanueva is going to send two-way out here to the near side. He's got one over there on the far side, shotgun, rolling. Has some pressure, going to air it out. Sweet Mamma Mia. That's our guy right there.
In and out of the hands of number 9.
That's our guy.
Brennan
Oh,
Sawyer.
no, that's a new guy, Sawyer. I was thinking of number
6.
Number 6. That's an upside down number 6.
No,
that's not him either. I was thinking of
Tiasa.
Upchurch. Where's our guy Upchurch? What's his number?
4.
4. Man, they had it right there. That was a money ball. Incomplete. Doesn't matter. It's still incomplete. 2nd and 10.
But he did. He hit that receiver right in stride, right in his hands.
Right in the hand. There's nothing more you
dropped
can ask
the ball.
for. There's a snap. Gonna pitch it. Oh, get on it. Get on it. And that pitch didn't. No, they're gonna what? I'm not sure if that can be a pass.
Yes, they call that the shuttle pass.
Oh, well, I guess
and that
so,
that was the one that John Elway made famous back in the 80s.
I guess so, yeah. Well, that could have gone either way. I thought it might be a fumble. Either way, still going to be Lobo's ball, 3rd and 10.
No, he pitched the ball forward. That is a legal pass, and it is an incomplete pass.
But if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it's still forward from the quarterback, though.
Correct.
Yeah, there we go. So here comes Villanueva. Got number 5 in the backfield with him there. 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side. There's a snap rolling out to the near side. Has a little time. Gonna let her fly. And beautiful catch. Who's that? That's our main man.
Upchurch finally comes up with a big one.
Money Man is back in action.
He went up for that. He climbed the ladder. He took a hit on his knee. Going to mark that down at the 15. That's a pickup of 15 yards on that pass play.
We've been talking about Upchurch since we come back from half. He just couldn't get a hold of the ball. Finally got a hold of one on the other side, no yardage. But he finally climbed the ladder and
give him the difficult one, and he catches
it. Made the money man catch right there. Here comes Villanueva. Can send 1 out to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone backfield. There goes a man in motion. Gonna fake it to number 4. Gonna misdirection. Hand it back off coming this way to
number 9.
Number 9. That is Benjamin Sawyer.
Benjamin Sawyer.
Benjamin Huck Sawyer. I don't know why I said Huck Sawyer. Yeah, that's Huckleberry Finn. And what do we have here? An official timeout?
That would be Benjamin Tom Sawyer.
I know it. I mean Huck Sawyer.
Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. What do we have here? Is it a timeout for somebody? I thought they called an official timeout.
They're only giving them 3 on that play as they mark that ball.
And we have one of the Lobo coaches that is helping number 44 off the field, I guess. It was an official timeout, I guess. That's why they're bringing somebody off the field. Somebody has to leave the field because they injury, shoe, something. It must be an injury because he kind of still being escorted by the coach. And it is 2nd and about 6.
2nd and 7 there, John.
2nd and 7. And here comes Villanueva and the Bulldog offense. Got everybody in tight. Villanueva shotgun looking to pass the ball. Has a man wide open. And nice catch.
That was number 9 on that catch.
Sure was.
See where they marked the ball, if that's going to be close to a first down or what.
That is Brendan Huck Sawyer, we're going to call him, not Tom.
They're marking it right at about the 5-yard line.
Could be close to first down. Just short, I guess.
I think they're going to call for measurement to make sure.
Bring the chains out. Bring them out. We're not going nowhere until we see what's happening here.
Yep, official timeout. They'll bring the chains in. It's real close. They want to make sure that they got it, but based on what I'm looking here by the front lead yard marker, I would say that should be a first down by about a nose of the football.
I think so. I say by about half of it. Nope. It's short.
By a nose of the football, John.
You got it. You got it.
I might need readers, John, but I can see long distance perfectly fine.
First and 10 by the nose of the football. I thought the way when I saw Merkin trying to drag that chain, I thought it was going to be about half a ball short. First and 10. Bulldogs. So with the Lobos leading 26-22, just under 11 minutes and counting remaining here in the ball game. Bulldogs have a chance to regain this lead at home and from the hometown crowd with an undefeated record. Great ball game we've had on hand here. Villanueva, one to the far side, got everybody stacked up here on the near side, looking to pass the ball. Plenty of time. Now he's getting some pressure. Gonna roll out. Oh, sweet mama. Perfect pass where nobody could touch it but the would-be receiver. Had him set down and everything right in the corner, right by the pylon. And Upchurch couldn't get a handle on it. Incomplete.
Upchurch couldn't go down for the ball. He just need to throw it high for him to get that ball there.
Yeah,
he'll catch that.
He can climb the ladder about 11 foot tall to get a pass. He's only about 5 foot tall, but he throws it right to where he can sit down and catch it. I thought he had it. It hit him right in the chest.
He had it temporarily, and then it just rolled right off his legs.
Wow, poor kid. Poor kid, the easy ones he can't get a hold of. We're going to have a timeout. Snowflake. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout with the Lobos still leading 26-22 over the Bulldogs. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. Back in 30.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium over here in Winslow. It's the Winslow Bulldogs hosting the Snowflake Lobos. Snowflake's on top right now, the Bulldogs. 26-22, 10:32 remaining in the ballgame. It is second down and goal for the Bulldogs. Just had a chance to put it in the end zone. Upchurch couldn't keep a hold of it. Here comes Villanueva, everybody in tight. Single back, sends a man in motion. Villanueva rolling out here to the near side. Gonna drop it. Man alive, you talk about wide open.
Number 9.
You talk about some broke. You talk about Coach Hargrove being upset. Coach Hargrove is going to be upset about that one. Because number 9, oh no, a flag on the field?
Right at the goal line.
What the heck? What is the flag going to be? They're going to call him for offensive pass interference?
Oh no, ineligible receiver downfield.
You got to be kidding me.
They're going to say a lineman was downfield too far.
Is that what that is? Ineligible receiver downfield?
Wow. That's the symbol of the head on the helmet.
How can you get too far downfield though when you're at the 5-yard line?
Well, the linemen are only allowed about a yard and a half away from the line of scrimmage. Anything more than that ends up being the ineligible receiver downfield, and that's a lineman fault. I mean, if you're pushing your defender, you got to know when to stop and just let him go backwards.
That's tough to do, man, when you're down here trying to score. So they bring it back. Here comes Villanueva, still second goal. Rolling out here to the near side, looking to pass the ball, and he made it. They're gonna decline that, and it's gonna.
Looks like that's number 6, Diasa.
Yeah, that's number 6, Diasa. Finally gets pounded on his head there. I think he's hurt now, but what a catch! And I think they were going to get him for.
And I think there's possibly a flag down right here at about the 5.
There is on the other side of the field. This one I think is going to be pass interference though. Oh, I thought Diaz was going to stay down, but he's back up. He went down right on the top of his head.
Here's the problem: how you do it. If the play's able to stand, you're down right at the goal line, but it's 3rd and goal from about the half-yard mark.
Diaz is coming off. But he's still moving all right. So now we're going to sort out the flags. Winslow's coaches are already on the field because of Diasa. They're trying to get the lowdown on the showdown. We do have a flag over there at about the 5-yard line, like the next said. And the fans here in Winslow aren't real happy.
Looks like the other penalty is
Both
against
of them.
the.
Both of them's against the Lobos.
Yep.
So they will have to move the ball.
Let's see what they do here.
Well, they're going to have to just scoot it forward right to the goal line.
Because I think the pass interference was right at the goal line, which, you know, in the pros, if something happens like that, it's spotted at the 1 yard line.
They just scooted it. They just scooted
Nope,
it in
they're
closer.
They're going to take them right there at about the 6-inch line. Make it 3rd down and goal from the 6-inch line.
Oh, I see how you're figuring this out. You're looking at the stick over there. I'm trying to look at the ball. Look at the ball. It's hard to tell where it's at. Here comes Villanueva. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. 10 minutes. We've got a flag.
Somebody in the huddle.
Too many people. Kid just run off right here. Look at that. Coach is not happy about that. Too many people in the huddle. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Wow. This has to be frustrating for Villanueva.
Yeah,
10:09
they take the play. They take that and go from there. John, I got a final here. Thatcher 56, St. John's 18.
Well,
Sholo 28, Payson 14.
Payson scored a few. Coach Morgan that's a tough drive. You go down to Thatcher. You're looking for a battle. I don't care what anybody says. Thatcher got a great team down there too. Great program. Well, we got some more whistles. They're going to try to drag this game on so long enough that I have to spend the night in a motel because I'm too tired to go home. I think they might accomplish that. Once I eat, I get tired. So Villanueva comes back off, talk to the coaches. All the officials are talking except for official Merkland. He's going to guard the ball, and they're still trying to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. Do you, Nick? Oh, here they're
trying to figure out what they're doing.
He's hollering something to the coaching staff, but we can't hear that.
Nobody's mic'd.
Nobody's mic'd, and nobody's making no hand signals that we as trained professionals can recognize. I don't know many. I used to work construction. Stop and go is pretty much the only hand signals I know. I know what shrugging means, like I don't know, and that's coming a lot from that official right there. He's shrugging quite a bit. So they're not going to give us the signal, I don't guess. So no explanation. 10:03 still remaining. Now they say start the clock. So the ball is back on the
5 yard line.
5 yard line.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal still, but now it's from the 5. Just under 10 minutes and counting remaining. Winslow still trails. 26-22. Villanueva is going to split one. 2 of them way to the far side, 1 to the near side. Single back. She's going to roll out to the far side. Think he's looking to run it. And he's going to make it.
And he's in.
Touchdown, Junior Villanueva. I thought the Lobos had good pursuit to stop that right there. I thought he might try to do that. So
yeah, the offensive line was able to steal the corner, allow Villanueva to get around the corner, and then it was just a foot race, and he won that race right into the corner there at the goal mark, and there it is, touchdown for the Bulldogs. Tying the score, 26-26.
Villanueva is a great all-around athlete, you know.
28-26.
28-26.
Light bulb is out.
Whatever. Light bulb's not out.
There is a light bulb
He
that's
made
out.
a mistake. 28-26. Bulldogs on top. Villanueva got everybody in tight, going for the 2-point conversion. Oh, still can't get a hold of the snap. Finally, smart. He goes down on it. Couldn't get a hold of the ball. So it's 28-26, Bulldogs on top. We have 9:36 remaining here in the ball game. And they're fixing it. Kick it off. We're going to go back to the studio for 30 seconds. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
Featuring? Oh, you're an announcer guy. Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Bulldog Stadium, where I'm being harassed immensely by the staff up here in the booth. This has been presented by Sholo Ford. But we got a great ball game going up here. These people done stole all my peach rings and apple rings from me. We've had a great time over here. Winslow is just taking over the lead from the Lobos, 28-26. There's the boot, gets a good bounce. Some good power and head running there, but he's going to be brought down about, what, the 31?
About 31, John. You're absolutely correct. And what the listeners at home need to realize is you live in your own head.
I do. But all the loyal listeners have known me my whole life, and they understand that. I've been there for 50-plus years. But I've got excited about this game. We've been telling everybody, all of our listeners, we're going to bring you the best games in high school football, and I kind of felt bad, but we got the game tonight, trust me. Stanford has everybody in tight, going to hand it off. That's Brimhall, breaks some tackles. Finally, there was only those 2 tacklers right there left to bring him down. They finally bring him down at about the 47-yard line of the Lobos, 1st and 10.
Yep, 16-yard pickup by Brimhall. He just takes the handoff, goes straight up the middle. The offensive line able to open up a hole there at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Stanford, everybody in tight once again. 1st and 10. A little misdirection and hand it off coming this way to number 22.
Fox on the play.
Fox on the run there.
Pick up a 3 on the play for Fox.
I will say that the Lobos have opened up some running lanes because like Brimhall, most of their running done by Brimhall, and he's taking it up the middle every time. So the Lobo line's doing a great job. Everybody's in tight. Stanford shotgun. Lone back. Here's the snap. Going to hand it off to Brimhall once again. He runs over one would-be tackler. He does go to the outside that time, and then he gets drugged forward by the would-be tackler for about another 5 yards.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking on that play.
He was trying to bring him down, but he's going backwards. He's doing it. He's going to take it down there to the 32-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1st and 10, 8:30 and counting remaining here in the ball game. Bulldogs on top of the Lobos, 28-26, but the Lobos are just pounding it down their throat right now here late in the game. Sanford, everybody in tight, everybody in the box for the Bulldogs. There's the snap, fake it to number 10, come back this way. And that is number 22 again, isn't it?
Fox.
Fox coming this way.
Pick up a 4 on the play by Fox.
They're burning time, and they're moving the ball down the field quick with just the run.
And again, it's one of those that the Bulldogs have to go through and be paying attention to where that ball is going. They just seem to be, kind of just hitting their blocks and kind of not watching where they need to go.
Here comes Stanford. Doesn't have everybody in quite as tight as last time. There's a handoff, number 10, going up the middle. Still on his feet. They got to finish the tackles there. That's going to be 1st and 10.
Pickup of 9 on the play by number 10.
Jake Christensen. He's a junior.
But this offensive line for the Snowflake Lobos is doing well, opening up some holes, allowing the running back to get into the second level of the linebackers before he actually gets touched.
I'm going to compare them to the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. This offensive line is doing some damage here. Stanford going to fake the handoff to number 10, keep it himself, still on his feet, into the promised land, touchdown. You know what? That was a great play call right there. They haven't showed anything like that all game. That was a great play selection, I think.
Absolutely. You know that they're watching for you to hand it to the running back, and instead he keeps it himself, and nobody's paying attention to him as he lumbers into the end zone. That was not a sprint. That was a lumber.
That was a lumber. That was a Ben Roethlisberger type run right there. But I'll tell you what, that was a great play call. I love that. Great play call. They were expecting the same thing, the same people coming in motion. Number 10 fakes it and just kind of runs off his tail for a minute and then goes the other way, a little bit off to the side, and he lumbered into the end zone. 7:12 remaining here. Lobos back on top, 32-28. Lobos lining up for 2. There goes a man in motion. Stanford, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to lumber into the yard. Get it, lumber yard? And it's going to bring score to Lobos 34, Bulldogs 28. 7:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and that's a lot of time. We've seen some quick scores right here. Very quick score. What, one play from the Bulldogs? How long was that play?
77 yards.
77 yards on one play. So with 12.8 seconds remaining, well, if every play was like that, you could get a lot more scores in. If every play was like that, every offensive possession, you get a lot more scores in. This game is far from over anything else. We're just going to keep it right here. We're going to wait the kickoff from the Lobos. 6-point ball game. But it's going to be crazy if it comes down to a field goal, huh? All these teams have been going for 2.
Yeah, somehow I don't think anybody's going to be going for a field goal.
I know it, but that would stink.
Or an extra point.
Maybe you could get the field goal. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, the extra point. You can read my mind. You're getting good at this, huh? I think you are. Here's the boot. Oh, it's going to go to the up man. What's that all about?
He called for a fair catch for some reason.
Because he's an up man. He don't normally return the ball.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
You don't call for a fair catch unless
No,
somebody's
you
coming
don't.
on you. And he had nobody within 15 yards, and he calls for the fair catch.
That's why he's apologizing to everybody. Lost his mind for just a minute. But it's a wrong time to lose your mind. But here comes. Hey, look at that. That's the mothership. They're giving me a ride home later. See that baby up? See
If that little
hovercraft?
mothership is going to be able to carry you, John.
It's bigger up close.
You
It
must be
looks-
thinking you're Mary
It
Poppins
looks
or
small.
something.
It looks small. So here comes the offense of the Winslow Bulldogs, led by Villanueva. One split out to the far side. Oh, no. See it shaking the stand right now? 2 to the near side. Oh, no. They're going to say he's down right there. Bad snap.
Now, I'm not sure why they marked that ball dead.
I know neither.
I know the
He
ball
didn't
was
go
on
down
the
with it,
ground, but his
that's
knee
not a
was
dead
not.
Ball. That's not a dead ball.
No. Nobody's knee was down.
Nobody's.
That ball should not be down. He
That
had the
should've-
ability to pick it up.
That should have been live. They can't have that drone above the field, I don't think, and the officials are saying something about it.
John, I got another update. Sholo
Okay.
34, Payson 14.
That's Coach Chavez down there.
I still can't believe they're marking that as a
dead ball.
As a dead ball.
Look, somebody's got their drone up there, and I think they're stopping the game due to the drone. Is that illegal? They've already made laws against the drones? That's crazy. That's not a drone. That's a mothership. It's bigger up close. That's my ride home. Come here, mothership. For all you out there that really wondering what in the heck we're talking about, let me explain to you what happened. There's 7:04 remaining here in the ball game, and someone broke out a drone, and it's hovering above the field, and the officials are trying to stop. They're not going to let the game go on until the drone gets brought down. I don't know why. I can't imagine there's already rules in place for a drone above a high school football game. Do you think the AIA already said, hey, anybody breaks out a drone, you got to stop the ball game?
No, I don't think that rule's in place
I don't either. And I don't understand. I think the drone is what caused the confusion on the field that made him whistle that ball down. That ball was not a dead ball.
Yeah, but John, if that's the case, that's what they're doing. They should actually bring that ball back to the original line of scrimmage.
Start it again.
And start it at 1st and 10. And I'm not sure why the coach isn't arguing on this.
I think he is. He's walking out there now. Is the drone still up there? Did
Drone's
they go
got to
higher?
be out there still.
Did it go higher? Where'd it go? Isn't that a cop down there? Tell him to shoot it down. That'd be awesome. See a cop shoot a drone down? That would be cool. They'd show that on YouTube for the rest of your life. Winslow cop, standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, has to shoot down a drone right next to the Eagle statue there on the corner. So let me let you in on the controversy, what me and Nick was talking about here. The ball was, I don't know how the ball got on the ground. Mishandled.
It was a low snap.
Bad snap. Villanueva couldn't get a hold of it. So the ball's on the ground. Villanueva did not go down with the ball.
He was still standing.
But Coach Chavez back here was looking up at the sky at the drone at that time. They whistled the ball dead. I still think it should, I'm with you, it should be 1st and 10, but they're going to say 2nd. And the drone is still up in the sky, it's just not over the ball field no more. That's crazy, they're still going to whistle the ball down. 2nd down and 13. 14, 2nd down and 4. That's not right, because I think the drone caused that play. 2nd down and 14, 7:02 remaining in the ballgame, 7 minutes, clock's running. There's a snap to Villanueva. Got everybody spread out. He got number 6, but he's going to go to the up man. Number 4, number 9. Number 9, that is Brennan Huck Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
I said, I'm not calling him Tom, it's Huck Sawyer. I changed his name. Yeah, maybe his mom just wanted to twist it around. Brennan Huck Sawyer. I like that name.
But yeah, Villanueva did have number 6, the Asa, open. Just tried to throw it to the short guy first, but
it's
we'll
only going to get him back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep, 3rd and 10.
Clock still running, 3rd and 10. Villanueva, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. There's the snap. Under pressure, number 44. He has time, airs it out. Oh, still in the air. Wow, you talk about a bobble fest. Now the coaching staff for the Bulldogs are under some pressure here. You have to punt the ball. You cannot go for it with 6:05 remaining. Way down there at that end of your field, can you?
It's not quite 4th down territory yet. I mean, if you get a good punt and you're able to hold the Lobos so they can't get anywhere else, you get the ball back in a new set of downs, but you have to make sure that your defense holds steady.
You have to hold the Lobos, which they haven't done this running game right here in the 4th quarter. All the Lobos are up. Nobody back. They get a bad snap. And it's Lobo ball. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
I don't know, John, that was a bad snap. The ball was right in his arms. He just fumbled the ball.
He looked like he looked down at the people coming first.
That was Shane Holiday as the punt. No, 34. Weldon Gamber that made the mistake there of kind of looking forward there as the ball just kind of off his hands when he did that. But again, it's just one of those. They're just shooting themselves in the foot because at this point in time, it's going to be difficult to hold Snowflake from getting
from
6
down there.
yards.
It sure is. And you know what? It's a Winslow person that had the drone, and that's been the turning point in this game. There's a handoff coming to the near side. They're going to stop him there.
Loss of a yard by Fox.
On number 22, Fox, loss of a yard. Good defense by the Bulldogs, but that is going to be a heartbreaker when it's a Winslow fan who brought up the drone.
Actually, John, that was a loss of 3.
That's good. Because when the drone come out, that's when all this crazy stuff started happening down here. The ball that they called down, and then all this. So here comes the Lobos up to the line. Everybody in tight. Standing for a shotgun. There's a snap, going to hand it off to Brimhall. He goes right back up the middle.
And he looks like he's going to pick up 4 on the play.
So he's going to get it just up past the original line of scrimmage, more or less. It's still 3rd and goal. 5 minutes and counting remaining here in the ball game. If Winslow can make a stand right here, that's going to be a big deal.
They have to make a huge stand, though, John. It's 3rd and goal from the 5, and you know that the Lobos are going to go for it on 4th down, so you have to kind of get a loss or a fumble, something.
You know they are. Everybody's in tight. Brimhall's in the backfield with Stanford. There's a snap, going to fake it to Brimhall. Looking to pass the ball. This could be, there you go. That's how you do it. No, what was that late?
Wow, that is a bad call. Bad call by that
And then he throws
referee.
one on the coach. Then he threw one on the coach.
Wow.
That play was over. They're going to call roughing the passer on
And
Winslow.
I'm not sure why, because the defender for the...
Hit the ball. The ball changed direction.
No. The defender actually hit the quarterback as he was throwing the ball, which caused the error throw.
That's what I mean.
So he'd already made contact and taken him down to the ground. Then they tried to throw him for roughing the passer, but he's already made the contact, so it's not like they can do it.
Otherwise, the ball wouldn't have wounded Duck straight off to the side.
So to throw that flag is incorrect, and that's unfortunately we saw this in another game where an incorrect flag caused another flag.
Yeah. Oh, they did call roughing the passer. And that's bull, because if they didn't call roughing the passer, I don't see how they can call it against.
Oh, no. I understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
No. I'm catching what the play is. They're calling it intentional grounding on the quarterback, not roughing the passer.
Right. But then
and again, so just like we had with the Round Valley Sholo game, the penalty wasn't what they thought it was. So the coach comes out. So the penalties are going to offset, and they'll do the play right back again.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
But the official, he could have given the coach a chance there. He could understand what he was confused about. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he ran out there and tackled him or anything.
Yeah, usually when you see something like that, when you throw it at the foot of the quarterback who just got pounded to the ground.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the coach went crazy immediately. But like I said, he didn't go tackle the official. So, you know, you could give him a break. You know what he thinks it is. Unless he must have said something real bad real quick.
Yeah, he might have yelled a couple little words that
could have.
Probably shouldn't have been muttered.
You know, the smallest words with the fewest amount of letters normally get you in the most trouble. I'm telling you right now. Big words like I try to use just like once a game, normally you're all right with.
Yeah, had he kept his cool at that point in time, they would have been looking at
they would have backed him up
fourth
further.
Down at about the 20-yard line.
Yep.
Instead, it's fourth down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's all right. So,
11, sorry, John.
So Stanford's over there talking to Coach K. Lobos on top here. 4:31 remaining in the ball game. Lobos on top, 34-28.
And John, this is the most important play of the game right now for the.
Oh, without a doubt.
For the Bulldogs, they have to make a stop.
Without a doubt. Stanford spreads them out to the near side, to the far side. There goes the man in motion. Oh, look at that.
They were all over it, John.
They haven't been able to stop that run all night long, and they were right there when they handed it off. Wow. That just blew my mind right there.
They have not been around, and that is a loss of 3 on that play.
You know, we had the opportunity to cover Sholo last year in the playoffs when Sholo was down, losing by 1, weren't they? Down on the goal line. Big Jason Brown, one of the top runners in the league. Big running back. And so, you know, people thought maybe it was a shoe-in. You have the number one kicker in the league. I take the points and make them score. But it seems like the closer they get to the goal line, the harder it seems. When you're way back away, there's more room for them to run. There's a handoff. You remember that when Jason Brown was stopped there and the game's over, Cougars are out of the playoffs. So it can be a handoff. It's going to go. Well, why is that guy going to move the chain? Yeah, second. He's going to pick up what, about 4?
I'm trying to see where the ball's spotted. They got it marked right there.
They got it spotted right at the 15.
So I believe it's actually a pickup of 3 on the play.
It is. It's just on the 15.
By number 5.
4 minutes in counting remaining here in the ball game. Villanueva brings his offense to the line. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. There's the snap. Looks past the ball. Got a little pressure. Going to dump it off to Upchurch. Upchurch going to fumble it. Upchurch fumbled the ball. There's a penalty flag now.
I'm assuming it's going to go there. Not sure.
Going to go against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
The player must have said something down there. That's why the coach is over there having a heart-to-heart talk to him real quick. I would have thought, I don't know from up here, I would have thought he was down. But maybe he wasn't, you know. There's officials over there a heck of a lot closer than we are. So the Lobos have battled back. This has been a great game, but it's been a crazy one here in the end. We've had drones. Santa Claus flew by on a drone.
It's also been questionable as far as the officiating going is too, so.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's got to put the flag back in his pocket. We're going to have to sort this one out. Chavez can get the ball. Here comes the official over to the sidelines.
So I got a spotter here that says he was actually down.
Unsportsmanlike against the.
That's going to mark the ball at the 5-yard line.
So it's Bulldogs ball then.
Yes.
Bulldogs ball, but due to the outburst, it's going to back them up. 3:45 remaining, and it will be first down from over there.
First and goal from looks like they're marking it at the 9-yard line.
No, it won't be first and goal, so we're going this way, right? No,
first
Lobos
and goal.
ball.
Lobos ball, yeah.
Oh, I thought you
so
said
they're
they
saying
marked
he
him
actually
down.
fumbled him. Well,
yeah, I thought you saying they.
I say in the spotter over here looking through his goggles, his binoculars, saw that he was down as he's reporting. But again, you out there in the listening
HD
at
land.
home can actually go online and live streaming and check it out themselves on a big screen TV.
Yes, you can in that interweb land. And you can text us, 205 Dr. Love, DRLV, 205 Dr. Love. Text us a picture from your TV and tell us if he was down or not, or if the ball come out before he went down. Lobos ball, first and goal, 3:45 remaining in the ball game. I don't know if Winslow can hold him again. There goes Brimhall. Going to bring him down.
So they're going to get him down at about the 7. So pickup of 2 by Brimhall. And that clock just keeps ticking.
Seems like they kicked it into overdrive, too. It's going quicker, which is great for the Lobos. And the Lobos are taking their time.
Sooner or later, the Bulldogs need to think about using a timeout on defense here.
That's what I was wondering. I don't know how many timeouts they have left. You're going to have to use some. You can't save them for offense.
Yeah, I think if you stop them here, you have to call a timeout.
Second and goal. There's the snap. Going to hand it off.
And he is in the end zone.
Touchdown, Lobos.
That's going to be the ball game.
And you can tell by looking at the Winslow players and the Winslow fans, they knew that was like the last chance for romance right there. Man, what a great game we've had, though.
It has been a great game. And, unfortunately, like we saw 2 years ago with the issue with Thatcher up in Snowflake, we kind of have another questionable one here. But at this point in time, the Snowflake Lobos are the one that came out in the second half and showed that they deserved to win the game.
It. But that was just last year, that debacle last year.
Was that last year?
Yeah, because Snowflake went to Thatcher this year.
That's
and
right.
Thatcher put
that was last year,
that
you're
was
right.
Last year, that was
I stand
Coach Solomon's son, Zach Solomon. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Snowflake Lobos, so we're going to take probably our last timeout, 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD at KWKM.com. We'll be back in 30.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Hey, welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Bulldogs, where we've traveled over here the same direction that Snowflake Lobos have come. We've had a great ball game. This is the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Now it's Snowflake 40, Winslow 28, but the Winslow Bulldogs have no reason to hang their head. This has been a spectacular game. Here goes the Lobo. Sanford going for 2, and he's going to make it in. That's going to bring it to Winslow 28, Snowflake 42 with 2:59 remaining in the ball game. This has been a great ball. We finally got the great ball game of the night, and I'm excited. It's kind of like flipping a coin every Friday night to see where you go. You always cover a local team. It's not like you're going to travel and cover a team that people don't know or anything. But it's still like a coin flip because you never know, especially this season. Everything's gone crazy. Seems like every game has been a blowout. I have a hard enough time paying attention if I'm driving down the road. And that's when you're driving, you have stuff to pay attention to. So if I get announcing a ball game where it's a blowout, I really get lost inside my head. It's kind of like lost in space or something.
I don't think it matters whether it's a blowout game or not. John. You get lost in your head.
I got a big head. There's the kickoff. It's going to be taken by number 5 at the 15-yard line. Here he comes. They're hollering for him to keep going. Still on his feet. Might have got a little block in the back right there. Merkland saw it. That's going to back him up. 2:49.6 seconds remaining. Number 6 trying to keep it going. These Bulldogs, they don't quit. Snowflake come to life here in the second half. Winslow pretty much was the dominant team in the first half. But Coach K. Solomon, Coach Hargrove come out in the second half. They made their adjustments. And Snowflake kind of took over in the second half pretty much, or in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Lobos definitely made adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. The Bulldogs, on the other hand, just didn't seem to make any changes whatsoever. It's just a matter that the Lobos haven't made the mistakes that have kept them from moving the ball.
Yes. But this is a good Winslow Bulldog team. I'm telling you right now. This team is one you're going to have to contend with. All these 3A schools up here, you're going to have to watch out for Winslow because these kids are on fire over here. Snowflake coming in here. Winslow's the one undefeated, so Snowflake come in here and put a game plan together that worked. Villanueva, shotgun, rolling out to the far side, keeping himself. He's going to put a juke and a jive, and he's going to get he's going to
Fumble the ball.
it. Trying to do too much. That's going to happen. Touchdown, Brimhall. Brimhall's going to pick up a fumble. Villanueva just trying to they're desperation. That happens. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see desperation play out there that turns into a kid getting hurt that can't come back next week for this team. You know what I'm saying? Villanueva trying too hard, not going down like Weston Kimes does. There's a time when you try to get that last half a yard. There's a time when you still have 20 yards to go on third down when you just go down. And that's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see Winslow lose a good player over here, try to do too much.
Well, John, my question comes down to is the ball's on the ground and the defender touches the ball while it's on the ground. Why wasn't the ball down there as well?
Well, I don't know. Why wasn't the ball down there?
That's
down
why
when
that
it shouldn't have been.
Correct.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a line
that looks
shot.
Like that's incomplete.
Incomplete,
no good.
But it's a good try. Incomplete, that's Caden Despay. You know, they need to be kicking in that situation because you may come down where you're going to need that kick, and then obviously the Lobos think that. They're going to try to get some practice for one. So, I don't know. That was a great question because that one down there
was
over on this side of the field, same way, but they whistled that thing dead. There was nobody even around it that was down by the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was still standing up. Nobody's knee was on the ground when they touched the ball. And so the question comes down to if that's how they did that, why didn't they do it here as well? Why did they allow the defender to pick the ball up and run it back?
The question comes down to, do you really get more controversial plays at the end of the game, or does it just seem that way?
You know, when
it's
one of those things, when the game is on the line at the end, it sure seems like there's all those, questionable calls.
Because it seemed like a lot of thing has been a grassy knoll at the end of this game. It really does look that way. It kind of has. That ball being whistled down over there, it was a mishandle. Nothing should have been blown there. But then this one was the same way. Brimhall picks it up, runs it for a touchdown. And I don't think it's the officials wanting one team to win over the other. It seems like just at the end of the game, everybody gets tired. There's some more controversial calls, maybe.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to try to get a hold of the referee and stuff before they disappear and stuff so I can ask those questions so that next week we can have the answer and go forward.
You leave right now, you'll be down on the field because I would love to know all the answers. Let me tell them their names. This guy right back here is Chavez, Coach Chavez from Blue Ridge. He's a great one to ask. He's good explanations. Now, the big guy in the middle, Merkland, not so good. Great guy, but I don't know if he'd really give you a good explanation. He could if he wanted to. Villanueva, under pressure, still scrambling. Going to get the pass off to number 7. He's going to be taken down. 2:27 remaining in the ball game.
So pick up a 7 on the play.
Dylan Foster, a sophomore. Nice catch. Pick up a 7. I wish Junior wasn't still out there. I just don't see taking the chance. Leaving your quarterback out there. You know me, I hate to see this losing situation. Junior's going to take the snap, rolling to the near side, looking to air it out. Going to drop it out to number 10 once again, isn't it?
No, that was number 4, Upchurch.
Is that Upchurch? Back in number 4, back in business. He normally has a hard time with the easy one.
Pick up a 2 on the play.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. Long 1. 140 and counting remaining in the ball game. It's a losing situation, but they're still moving the ball. Villanueva, there's a snap. Looking past the ball. Got time. Throws it behind number 7. Dylan Foster. That's going to bring up 4th down and short. Right here would be a quick way to get that long pass in if you could fake him with the short one. You're not going to go down there and be ready to ask the question?
Just get the first down first, John. Always. That's one thing I never understood. It's 4th down. Somebody's behind, and for some reason they decide to go for the long ball instead of just get the first down and a new set of downs.
They always do that. Yeah, but if it's a losing situation, You could fake the short pass if you get everybody thinking like you, and then you bullet the baby. Well, that'll get you the first down right there. That's
you
a
go.
way
Don't
to
even
get
have
the
to do
first
the
down.
play.
You don't have to move the clock or anything. That'll do it. And that's going to be a jump call there. Illegal procedure, offsides. Offsides.
Offsides,
Yeah,
encroachment, one of those.
When half the team jumps, they should come up with a different name for it. It's just not normal offsides. So they should have like an extra large offsides or something, give them an extra yard or something on the penalty. If half the team comes over the line. Here comes Junior, offense to the line, two to the far side. Oh, he acted like he quit there for a minute. That's a first down. You can get that to number 6, Moneyball man. Johan Jassy. How'd you say that?
Pick up a 7.
Diaza. Diaza. They should write them better. See, now you have your money man receiver. You never leave your starters in a losing situation. If they score, it's not going to win the game for them. I don't agree with that at all. I just don't. I hate to say it. You know, you needed all them starters out there. When you come out here, this team was on fire with all them starters. You start losing them, now next week you have a problem because you don't have all your starters. So Diaz is going to stay down on the ground. So we're going to go back to the studio. It is Snowflake 48, Winslow 28, 121 remain in the ball game. We're going to go back to the studio for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Shola Ford.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
Hey guys, who wants pizza?
Pizza Factory is the real best place for pizza and Italian cuisine. It's been a staple in the White Mountain community for 24 years. They have something for mom, dad, and the kiddos, like a huge arcade and 3 big flat screen TVs. Pizza Factory is open 7 days a week with a buffet Monday through Friday, daily specials, and a salad bar. They are now scheduling birthday, team, or graduation parties, pastas, calzones, specialty pizzas, and more. We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory in the Old Town Square Plaza in Sholo, 537-7771.
Welcome back to Winslow High School, home of the Bulldogs. Here we go. We had an injured man down. He's up off the field. There's a snap to Junior. Under pressure now. Under a lot of pressure now. Scrambling. That's a good open field tackle, and he's going to fumble the ball. There you go. Number 44 is going to pick it up. It's going into the end zone. This game's going to end up looking like a blowout. Davis K. In the record books, it's going to look like a Snowflake blowout, and it wasn't. This was a great game. Great game. I wish they would end the game right now before they taint it.
So, John, another update. Sholo 41, Payson 22.
Well, they let Payson score 22. You don't have no time there? How much time? What quarter?
I don't get those updates. I just know scores.
Right on.
Isn't that how it's supposed to go?
I don't know. I don't even know scores.
Just know scores?
I used to know somebody named Score, but they moved. Yeah. Been a great game. Now it's going to look like a blowout, 28-54, and that's not the game we watched at all.
5 minutes left in the game there, John. Ask and ye shall receive.
5 minutes left in the game. See, that's how I roll right there. There's the snap. We got a whistle blowing. Flag. Oh, that kid finally kicked it through. Does it? Yeah, number 24 got excited, the holder.
Dead ball, illegal procedure, going to come back.
Kicker finally kicked it through.
So, John, I got an update in college, though. Number 5, USC, 17. Number 16, Washington State, 17.
Whoa, tie ball game. Did you see the Baylor-Oklahoma game?
No.
Last week? You
No.
didn't see that?
I did not see that.
Oklahoma's putting the smackdown on him. That true freshman runs like a banshee. And then Baylor come out of nowhere and almost won it. He's going to kick that
That
one
one's
straight.
no good.
No good. Dang it. He almost made it. It's almost like they iced him right there. Anyway, Baylor comes back, and it takes him until almost, I don't know when Oklahoma finally iced it. Probably about the middle of the fourth quarter. They were blowing Baylor out, too. Oklahoma's got that true freshman running back, and he ran with a vengeance.
I saw it took a little while for Oklahoma to actually get going, though, didn't they?
No, they come out and score it. Well, it took him a while. Yeah, it took a little while at first. But then that true
Because it was
freshman,
a close game through, what, the second quarter, I think. And then
No, it was a blowout at first. The first quarter is a blowout. Then Baylor comes back, has a chance to, they come back. They were losing like by 28. They come back, and it took Oklahoma until the middle of the fourth quarter to finally, that true freshman had to come to life. Here's a kickoff. Going to be taken by Winslow, about the 20, still on his feet, going to be tackled.
That was up, Church, on the return.
That clock stopped quickly there, 57 seconds. Way too quick. So the Lobos, the coaching staff over there, Coach K. Solomon, Hargrove, and all the crew over there, they have to be excited about the adjustments they made at halftime to come out and do this. Because Winslow was in control in the first half. Winslow, I don't know what all their fans and their players have seen, how their games have looked. This is the first time we've seen them both. But Winslow fans and players have to be excited about the team they're putting on the field because they play some exciting ball with that pass.
Absolutely. Villanueva is just a beautiful quarterback to watch. He's just
awesome.
Doesn't matter whether he's rolling out or standing in the pocket. He's throwing some really great balls and hitting them right in stride. So,
hitting them in stride. Still got Villanueva out there, too. 57 seconds remaining. Got a receiver way out over here. They're still going to run it right up the middle.
Up Church again.
It's just
pick
been,
up a 1.
It's been cool to watch this game, to see, like in the first quarter, Villanueva with that quick pass that they called back. Boom, it just that fast and they score. And we haven't seen games like that this year. We've seen blowouts. The opening game of the year over there in the Dome, we saw a great running game by the Elks against what should have been a good Cougar team. But it was still a blowout of a game. Probably the best game we've seen them up to this point has been Alchese Miami. There's the snap. Junior's going to hand it off. Oh, good spin. There wasn't nobody there. That was the coolest play I've ever seen in my life. Wow, that knocked somebody out of the roof even.
Oh, wow.
That kid done a spinning play. There was nobody there trying to tackle him. That was awesome.
He did the spinning play about 2 yards too early.
He spun his foot off his leg. Look, he's down here hurt. That was awesome.
Wow.
That was still a great play, though. That was awesome. Look, you never see a spinning play unless there's somebody all over. So you never actually see it in motion with nobody around.
No, that
was cool. So we're going to take a break. This has been a great ball game, and they already turned the scoreboard off. It ended up 54 to 28. That wasn't the ball game we watched. So we're going to take a 1 or a 2? 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back for the Cable One post-game show. You've been listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, and we'll be back with the Cable One post-game show in 2 minutes.
Your car is like an extension of you, so TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services is exactly who you will call to take extra care and pride in making your car look its best all around. People are talking about TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services and the amazing work they do for your vehicle. They offer hand washes or power washes, plus interior detailing starting at $80 and exterior detailing starting at $100. Please call for an estimate, 928-537-8377. TEPS Cleaning and Detail Services at Splash Car Wash in Sholo. Like their page on Facebook.
When you live on the mountain, you have access to the trusted doctors that you and your family need right here at home. Summit Healthcare has brought more physicians and specialties to the area than ever before. From primary care to orthopedics, cardiology, women's care, and much more. You no longer need to look anywhere else. And with offices conveniently located throughout the White Mountains, our doctors are nearby. So next time you need a doctor, turn to Summit Healthcare.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
I was just curious. I would like to know where you've been getting all that money you have in your pocket.
Well, don't be curious no more. I stopped by S&D Auto Wrecking the other day. It's like money in the bank. Clean the backyard. It's all worth money. Anything made of steel, copper, brass, anything, it's cash.
Like what kind of stuff?
Metal bed frame, cha-ching. S&D. Our batteries, cha-ching. S&D.
S&D Auto Wrecking. They'll pay you money for any kind of metal?
Anything made of metal.
S&D Auto Wrecking. You know what? I actually might be motivated to clean up the backyard now. 537-7132. S&D Auto Wrecking.
It's like money in the bank.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Game show. We was already talking. Me and the neck here, we've kind of ventured out into the Cable One post-game show with about 2 minutes remain. Well, about a minute and a half remaining in the ball game when Winslow trying to do too much. The game was pretty much over, losing proposition, and then it just seemed like it kept going from bad to worse. A fumble, touchdown, fumble, touchdown. But for the first 3 quarters and about 11 minutes, we saw one great ball game.
It was a great ball game, John, until, like you said, the end of the game. Appears to be a couple controversial calls or plays, and that kind of seemed to be what happened here. And so as it got towards the end and the last couple minutes, the the Snowflake Lobos were able to take off and just start making their own just lost my train of thought on that.
And that happens sometimes.
They made their own destiny
just
of making sure that they were able to, pull it out and get all their points scored there at the end, and that was pretty much it. And all she wrote for them is the Snowflake Lobos were able to go through and score 3 touchdowns in the final 3 minutes.
Yeah, when you lose your train of thought, you just have to just jump ship, jump on another train. Yeah, that's what I do. Just switch trains. I was so excited to come out here. I knew when we saw Villanueva throw that pass, even though they called it back, that bomb right in the end zone, they called it back. I knew we were in for a ball game. And they were already losing 6-0 at that point. Snowflake took the lead at first. And it was an exciting ball game. I'm excited to see what the Lobos have working over there. The Lobos, they said that they only had 3 returning people that played before. We talked about it. A lot of seniors on the deal, so a lot of seniors with their first time playing, you know what I'm saying? But Junior Villanueva, I've covered him in basketball last year, had a chance to talk to him. My son Jake played against him in basketball last several years. I've known him, even to talk to him and stuff. Last 4 or 5 years. But I never knew that he was a quarterback like this. He can throw and hit them in stride at 40 yards every time. And that's exciting to see. That's good football, especially when you got a running team against a passing team. You're getting the best of both worlds. I love that. It's been a good night.
Yeah, you know what? The only thing that can make the Winslow Bulldogs even tougher is if they can find a way to run the ball. They have a great quarterback, great receiving core. They just need to be able to find the way to run the ball, open the holes so that the runners can go, because they got a lot of speed on this team.
You're exactly right.
And if they can find a way to get that running game going,
you
can see them as a tough team in the playoffs.
Exactly. Because the Lobos could run pretty good even when they were in tight formation, when the Bulldogs loaded the box. But when they would go ahead and spread it out some, and the Bulldogs would empty the box some, then Snowflake would really come to life. If Winslow could do that, but Villanueva is a pretty good runner. He runs pretty dang good. We saw him with some big runs, big runs. I don't know, it's been a great night. Are you about done? Because we're fixing to get beat up and thrown out of here. I don't know if they're closing up all the windows.
John, I think the only thing we need to do is try to figure out who we want to do as player of the game. And when I'm looking at it, the workhorse for the Snowflake Lobos was number 25.
25. That's Brimall. David Brimall.
He seemed to be the one that was doing most of the damage.
You have to go
and covering the workload for the Lobos.
Without a doubt, you have to go David Brimall. Yeah, and it's I guess the biggest shocker to me is coming out and covering the Snowflake team and never calling a name that we called last season. That's been crazy for me. I don't know since we started doing this, how many years ago, 3-4 years ago, we've never gotten to a situation to where we've covered the team of the following season that didn't have players from the year before.
Correct.
Names. That's crazy to me. So that tells me Snowflake is doing something new over there because they don't have no returning names. So David Brimall, unanimously, the player of the game for the Snowflake Lobos. Congratulations, David Brimall, and he's done a great job. Stanford, I'm impressed with that big lefty. I'm impressed that left-handed quarterback. He's not real fast. He's not going to break away like Junior did. He lumbers just like your buddy in Pittsburgh. Yeah. Roethlisberger.
He's got a little bit of some accuracy issues that they can easily work on, but he's definitely a tough guy to be able to bring down.
Is he a senior? I don't think he's a senior. Stanford is.
Stanford, I have him as a junior.
I think he's a junior, yeah, so he got another year. And this is his first year playing full-time quarterback, I believe, to my understanding. So we want to thank Davina Harvey back in the studio. I want to thank Eric Drury. I can't see him right this moment, but I believe Dan the Man Gribner is back with us. He's probably smiling up there and nodding his head like everybody can see him. Hugh the Neck Keeler. Always got to thank Jean Barton. She makes this possible for us to bring this to you. We have a lot of family and friends out there in interweb world. I got some new people. Their name is, I don't know their last name, Keith and Peggy from I think they live in Apache Junction, that stumbled across us and started listening and watching our deal on Friday nights. Want to welcome them. I got to give a shout out to Trey and Cheyenne, my new son-in-law and my daughter, going to have a new baby. Wee, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us. And in the words of my new best friend, Coach, what's that? How do you say that? I'll just say Coach's last name. Oh, I'm not even going to say it. I know it, but I'm going to say it wrong. Anyway, it's a great guy. He's building a great program down there in Alchesay, and it's not just because he's a football coach is why I admire and respect him. But when he comes up with sayings like this, I asked him how he's building that program down there, getting all these kids to keep coming out and building a dynasty of a football program out, should say. He said, I found out all these kids down here, they don't care what you know, but they want to know that you care. Once they knew that he cared, he's getting a great response, and he's building a program down. Newcomb, that's it. Boy, I'm glad I got that right. I almost said it wrong. Coach Newcomb. That's a great saying, and that's what we believe in at the Touchdown Show. Pay it forward. We'll make this place a better place, man. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. We don't know where we're going yet, but we're going to try to top this game with another good one. Thanks for joining us. Hugh, see you next week, buddy.
Next week.
See you guys down the road. Good night, everybody.